You're on, Dennis.
Hello once again, everyone, and welcome to Community Field in North Attleboro, where tonight it's the big dance, as they say. The 5-0 Foxboro Warriors taking on the 5-0 North Attleboro Red Rocketeers. We're ready for action here at Community Field, a beautiful night for football. And as it stands, gentlemen, we're looking at a situation here where there isn't too much you can say about the ball game. Everything has been set in place for the big matchup.
Is it okay to talk about North Attleboro now?
You can talk about it now.
Well, you know, it's funny. I was reading the paper, and the first three names I read in the paper were Hani, Perkowski, and DiBiaso. And if you're a North Attleboro fan, those names jump out at you because between the three of them, they had over 200 points last year. They're gone. North Attleboro's 5-0. They don't rebuild; they reload.
Well, that's the big point, because they have a 38-game winning streak going. The state record is 40. That was set by Concord High School way back in 1948 to 1952. So obviously there have been some changes that have gone on that have allowed North Attleboro to keep on rolling. Well,
and you know, a couple of those wins were Super Bowl wins too. These aren't just your average high school games. I was fortunate yesterday, went over to practice and got a chance to talk with Jack about the game and, you know, how the kids were going to approach it. And I think we'll take a look at that and then go from there, Dennis.
Okay, Paul was able to conduct
Hi, this is Paul Carroll. It's Thursday, the day before the game in the Hockomock League as far as the fans in Foxborough are concerned. I'm with Jack Martinelli, the head coach. Jack, as you anticipate and look forward, we're going to show this probably just before the game starts. Is there anything we should be looking for that might be a little different? I mean, the swinging gate kind of caught everyone by surprise on the extra point.
Well, I'm sure North is going to have to spend some time at least practicing that. Whether we ever use it again or not remains to be seen, but I know they're going to have to spend some time covering that. Other than that, you go with what got you where you are, you know.
Well, I know the kids are really anticipating this game, and I know tonight, Thursday, we're taking a trip down to Attleboro to see Remember the Titans. This is different for you, Jack.
Right, and that came from the kids, so it's their team, it's their personality, and within the boundaries, it's a pretty good idea.
I think the biggest problem, Jack, is going to be making sure when they get out of the movie that they don't take on the cars. I mean, this is a tremendous movie. I think it's really going to put them in the right frame of mind.
Well, I don't think they really need anything to put them in a frame of mind. The seniors have been working towards this since they began playing the game, whether consciously or unconsciously. It's been a fortunate program to, for the most part, year in and year out, to have a pinnacle game, have the kids get the attention that they deserve, and let the chips fall as they may.
The only thing that, you know, as I was looking back over the last couple of years, I think a couple of years ago we went in same kind of a situation. I think it probably will help you this year, having gone through that before.
Well, it's different kids, so it's not quite the same. In the 80s, we had their number. I think we beat them 8 or 9 years in a row, right up until 92. But the last 7 years, they've had our number, and in the 90s, let's just hope the even number of 2000 goes back to what the 80s did for us.
Now, they are as good a team as I've seen in a while. McGowan's a great quarterback, makes some good decisions. Are there things that you're doing defensively to try and contain them, or is this pretty much the package that you'd run against most of the teams in the league?
All the same. All the same. It's going to come down to, I think, who makes the big plays in this game. They certainly have plenty of speed team-wise, but hopefully we can counteract that with some power stuff.
Well, again, we thank Coach Martinelli for spending a little bit of time before his last practice prior to the game. The kids are going to movies, and in the movies, the good guys won. Let's hope that Hollywood works here in Foxborough. Coach, thanks a lot, and best of luck tomorrow.
Okay, Paul, great interview with Coach Martinelli, not tipping his hand at all as to what the game plan for tonight might be. Talking with some of the people more familiar with North Attleboro, see them all the time, seem to think that this particular edition of the Red Rocketeers may be a little vulnerable to the pass, as well as not being that effective passing the ball themselves.
Well, you know, we saw him at Canton. The kids have seen him a couple of times. The other night we had the Stoughton North film on. Jack said in the beginning of the year, and it's something that all coaches say, this is the best team in the league until someone beats them. They play with tradition. They play with pride. This team walks onto the field expecting to win. Most teams go onto the field hoping to win. And Alan, you've been through that with some of the great teams we had back in Millis. And yeah, it's just a different mindset.
Yeah, and you know, tonight I think the keys in this game is let's Foxborough play good, sturdy defense, not give up the big plays, and offensively take what they give you, control the ball and the clock. And you know, I don't see Foxborough not winning the game.
Well, you know, the big thing, and I think we both agree on this, North Attleboro has an explosive team. They score points no matter who's there. They run the wing tee. They do a lot of other things. I think Foxborough's offense needs to be on the field to keep North's off. And I think we need the long, time-consuming drives. We need to get points at the end, and we really need to take care of the football. We can't put it on the ground, and we can't shoot ourselves in the foot early, because the last thing we want to do, especially in the crowd that we're standing in, is to let North get up. The fans will never hear us, which may not be a bad thing, but it'd be a waste of time for us to be here.
Well, I'll tell you, we get up, we may need help getting out of here.
Well, you know, that's something I'd love to worry about after the game.
Looking at the way that things have gone thus far in the schedule, both teams seem to have the second quarter as their big quarter. North Attleboro has scored 60 points and allowed as many as 20 in the second quarter. Foxborough, by contrast, has scored 58 and allowed only 6. Big quarter where Foxborough allows points is the fourth quarter. They've allowed 37 thus far this season, en route to their 5-0 record, but we know that for the most part that has been against second teams, second, third, and fourth teams.
That's when Jack has already emptied the bench as he did last week. So I think the fourth quarter stats we can kind of throw out. But North can score anytime, anywhere, from any place in the field. They can throw the ball. They run the wing tee. It's a misdirection type offense. And if our guys aren't prepared for it, we're going to look kind of silly early in the game chasing the wrong people.
Pat McGowan being the quarterback and runs that offense that has been effective to the point now. McGowan was also a starter last year, so he and Tim Callahan are in similar types of situations.
Well, I think McGowan is the best quarterback in the league, period. He makes some great decisions, and he's got a group in front of him that's built for the wing tee. His guards are quick. They block very well. His tackles are big, bulky. His passing is usually anywhere from 3-step to waggle, and it gives him a chance to be the athlete that he is.
Okay, both teams now on the field, and the introductions for the home team, North Attleboro Red Rocketeers, are being introduced.
At guard, wearing number 62, senior John Cahill. At guard, wearing number 55, senior Ryan
And you know, as we have tried to not talk about this, Dennis, this is their 39th in a row, 38th in a row if they win tonight. Mansfield, next week's opponent, is here in the stands. I think they changed their game to Saturday so they could be here tonight. But they would be number 39, and then number 40 would be Franklin. And as you stated earlier in the thing, this is a record that goes back to the 50s.
Right.
Not too many high school teams can do something like that. You're talking a 4-year succession, usually winning ball games, or at least parts of 4 years. And some of their games have been, as I said, Super Bowl wins, which even adds more to the pressure. Yeah, you're going to have a couple of weak sisters in the league, and those are easy W's. But when you get to that point, or a game like this, you have to earn it. And North Attleboro has earned every one of those. And as Sullivan said, you know, he's proud of the record, but it means nothing when he walks on the field tonight.
Foxborough has come in here on a couple of occasions previously in a similar situation where this game was really important, unbeaten, untied up to that point. And unfortunately, the Warriors really haven't performed up to snuff. So it'd be interesting to see how this game plays out.
Well, I think early in the game it's going to be indicative of what will happen, because we must be ready to try and take a little bit of the crowd out of the game and then do what we do. You know, it's kind of interesting. I looked at Sullivan's record. Right now, Sullivan's record is 38-1. He lost his first game as a head coach and has won 38 in a row since then.
That's
got to be
run.
tough. That's got to
nice
be tough.
run.
It sure is.
And the thing to remember, too, is last year we came into this game, Foxborough's line was a little younger. They're a year seasoned. They've got that full year of varsity under their belt, and I think these kids are just chomping at the bit right now.
Well, you know, and to add to that, too, you know, we've got, obviously, Foxborough is a senior team. We've been talking about that all year. The linemen, most of the players had serious playing time last year as juniors, so they should be ready. They played this game last year, and they know that it was a battle. 2 years ago, they came in here undefeated as they are now, and they got blown out of the field. It's really a question, I think, of how they handle early pressure. You know, they know and they say that they can play with this team, but they have to go out there and prove it to themselves play after play, starting with the kickoff. I don't think Jack has any wrinkles. I mean, yeah, Jack it really doesn't play his cards, but I think Jack's opinion is that he's been a smash-mouth team. He has some people up front that can knock people down, and unless he sees 9 guys in the box, I think we're going to see a run-oriented offense.
Well,
excuse me, go ahead,
I'm all
Alan.
for that tonight. I mean, I think as you've watched the linemen grow over the last 2 years, I think this is a game where they want to come out and prove that they are probably the best offensive line around, and here is their opportunity.
So the big part of the Foxborough running game will be Dave McDonald, and he will be wearing his familiar number 35 again this evening. So things are back to normal in that situation.
Very interesting, Dennis. We've seen this before. When we've won against a team that we thought we could beat, we defer. North Attleboro won the toss. They have deferred. We're going to have the ball first.
I think that's a relatively common thing to do. Coaches seem to feel that it's easier early in the ball game to play defense, make the other team move the football and try to get it back in good field position. So we'll see how this plays out. The decision has been made. North Attleboro will be kicking off to Foxborough and defending the goal to our left. Foxborough on their road uniforms, white, trimmed in blue, will be receiving the ball first and will defend the goal to our right. But first, our national anthem.
Drum major TJ Rizzo plays our national anthem.
There you have it. National anthem has been played. The teams are on the field. The field is ringed with spectators, and we're about ready for football.
You know, I'm willing to bet there's still several hundred people trying to get in here too.
It's a great atmosphere for a high school
you've
football
probably got
game.
4,000 people here already,
Yep.
and it's just going to go up. And there are people from not just North Attleboro, although we're in the middle of it. There are people from all over. I see a former coach from Westwood, Eric Wilfinger. The two of the officials are guys that we've had in the Tri-Valley, Allen.
Yep.
You know, it's going to be a great night. And Fallon, Bill Fallon, I believe, is the head referee, and he is a veteran. He's one of the better guys. I've seen him for years.
Yeah, I do believe this is that crossover weekend where the officials from Eastern Mass go to Central Mass and Central Mass go to Eastern. They
is
do
that right?
different league games.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's an advantage. Then nobody knows them except you and I.
Yep. Yep.
we're about ready for action. North
This is a good
Attleboro to
group of
kick
officials,
off. Number 14, Dan Ludwig will handle that short. Back deep for Foxborough in the middle. Number 35 is McDonald. Ludwig. High end over end to be fielded by McDonald at his own 5. Comes straight back up, is met short of the 25-yard line, about the 24. So the Warriors will take over 1st and 10. About a 20-yard return for McDonald on the opening kickoff.
Jack changed his kickoff setup and put 3 guys back this week rather than the usual 2.
Ball's on the 24.
So here we go. Warriors 1st and 10, ball spotted on their own 24-yard line.
I mean, Dave just ran into the pile, some decent blocking, get into the pile, and here we go.
On 1st down is McDonald being stopped, falling forward across the 25, gain of about a yard, 2nd and 9.
Tackle by Canano and Plant.
Okay, the
It looked
butterfly
like
should
they-
be gone here.
It looked like they shot somebody because he's in the backfield before Mac even had a chance to get going. It looked like they're in the 4-3, Alan. I don't know whether that was a backer that came in. I couldn't pick up the number.
Gain of a couple on 1st down. Here's a pitch back to McDonald. He'll get some
got some
blocking
room.
ahead of him. He's out close to the 30-yard line, about the 29.
I believe there's a flag on this too.
Tackle by Plant.
Just a little toss sweep. He's got Danny pulling. Danny get out there. Gary Barrett lost his footing, and that was one of the blockers that Mac would have needed. Don't want to go 3 and out first series.
So the spot comes back a couple inside the 30 to about the 27 third and about 6. And going straight forward again, McDonald.
Great second effort.
Second effort there. He's
gonna be
out
shot.
close to a 1st down around the
Donald, ball carrier.
34-yard line.
Looks shot.
Spotted at the 33.
Just an ISO.
Brings up 4th down.
And, get into the pile. Great second effort, but a lot of their guys. Mac almost picked it up on the last spot.
Branco to kick back deep on the far side. His number 12 is John Sullivan. Spiral is fielded by Sullivan.
Great
He's
punt.
hit a beautiful
Great.
downfield special teams tackle made by number 4 Del Grosso.
I don't know if that's a beanbag or a
No,
flag.
that's a flag. I believe he was in.
I think,
I believe we were inside the 2-yard halo.
yeah.
The rule is you have to give the receiver 2 yards all the way
Right.
around.
Well, check
and
it out.
we're in the halo
Okay,
as
yeah.
he's catching
Yeah,
the
good
ball.
call. Good call. He was in the
Flag on the play.
great timing.
I got a 5-yard interference penalty against the return team. It'll be a 5. I'm sorry, against the defense, it'll be a 1st down. Red.
He wasn't ready for that microphone.
Oh, but neither were the fans.
Interference against the return team.
The
Defense, 1st down.
fans love the microphone. I hope they thank the Foxborough cable access, and they're nice to us later on here. That's what I'm hoping.
So North Attleboro will take over after penalty from their own 40-yard line, 1st and 10. McGowan is the quarterback. First play from scrimmage for North Attleboro.
Buck
Give
sweep.
here to the tailback, coming straight ahead, out across the 45 to about the 47. Ball carrier is Rob Dargis, number 26.
Alan, we'll be watching this all night if we can't stop it. That's just a simple buck sweep. Guard pulls out, drills the end. The end committed too big a hole, gave up the hole. Great little run inside.
As a defensive end against this offense, you got to squeeze that corner a little bit.
2nd and about 3 for North Attleboro, their first possession of the ball game. McGowan calls signals. Give to the tailback, cutting back inside, and is met. Good tackle there, but it looks like he fell forward enough for a 1st down. Number 23 is Darren Nixon.
You have to check that out. It looked like McDonald came up and made a great hit on this.
You'll
This
see
is
that
just
Nick,
a quick trap inside.
yeah, Nick just misses him in the backfield right there.
Still can't see the number down there. I saw Mac on the top. It might have been either DN Scott Cicerone or the D tackle.
So the original line of scrimmage was the 40-yard line. The ball spotted just outside the 47. So it'll be 3rd and a long 2. On 3rd down, McGowan
Pass.
play action,
Down
throws
the middle,
across
got
the
him.
middle, had a man, but out of the outstretched arms of Rob Dargis downfield. Bring up 4th down.
Complete. That brings up 4th down.
Dargis got
Big-
away quickly there.
Big decision early for Coach Sullivan. There goes the punt team.
I'll tell you what, he's got all 3 open on this play.
Yeah, you know, the secondary has to understand. They've seen it during the week, but they're just not ready right now. They have to understand that they have to read pass first. And the thing that North does that's going to make that difficult, Alan, I watched them on the film, they're very aggressive in their pass blocking, so they're firing off. They're not just standing up. We caught a break there. Let's see if we can take advantage of that. See if Foxborough can take advantage of that.
Back deep for Foxborough on the far side is 34 Solham. On the near side is 3 Jafune. Foxborough will get the ball back for the 2nd time in the ball game. And here is a fake play.
Wide
pass
open.
over the middle. The pass is complete and down inside the 35-yard line to about the 33-yard line. Pass complete there to North Attleboro's number 88, I believe that was.
Great
88
call.
is Scott's is sorry.
It's a great call because we're not ready. Guys come out. 88 just absolutely wide open.
And that target is 6'6".
Yeah, he's 6'6", and you know, maybe we should have been just going for the real good hit because there's no way we're going to get up and get the ball with him.
Kyle Edwards is number 88 for North Attleboro, so it is 1st down for the Red Rocketeers after their trick play on the punt situation.
Double
And
reverse,
here's a
that
double
shouldn't be
reverse,
there.
But a rude
Great
awakening
job.
there in the middle.
Well, you knew it wasn't going to be there, Alan. We had 9 guys in the box, and if you're going to run a double reverse, you're kind of penetration. If I were that back, I would have called timeout because he got the ball, and there's nothing but white.
It's all white
Yeah,
shots.
just duck, fall down, don't get hurt. You know, that's one of those plays. If we've got penetration, it just now if they're going outside, it's a little different.
Right. We just kind of blow that up
Yeah.
inside.
Loss of about 3 on 1st down, 2nd and 13 for North Attleboro. Inside handoff, Nixon again falls forward. He's about back to the original line of scrimmage inside the 35 to about the 34.
Jason Buttimer in on that stop. Just a straight ISO. One of the things about the wing T is the fullback has to be a factor, both on offense and defense. You've got to find him, and they've got to use him.
And, we close the trap down pretty well right there. I think our size up front is going to help us with that trap.
Hope so.
Makes it 3rd and 10.
This is big now. We got a little mismatch out here. This kid's 6'6" on the corner.
McGowan drops straight back.
They're
throws
going
to
to
the
him.
near side and intended for Edwards again, but he was not even looking back for the ball.
What a great defensive play by Nick Solheim right there.
Yeah, Nick took him right on the line.
He
I don't
jacks
think
the receiver right on the line and knocks him out of bounds.
Tell you what,
and
I
makes him
don't think the
ineligible.
receiver could see him. I mean, Nick's only about 5'8". This kid's 6'6", and McGowan looks up because that's timing.
Nick hit him in the belly button.
McGowan looks up to throw, and he ain't there. Now we've got a timeout. 4th down. Now what do you do?
McGowan had come back onto the field, so with 4th and 10, apparently North Attleboro will go.
Oh, I think so.
There's no reason to punt the ball from here right now.
There's no advantage gained.
No.
And obviously they don't have a kid that can kick a field goal from here. So, you know, Foxborough has hopefully understood some of the tendencies that North has had in long yardage situations. This is a big play early in the game.
Well, the first time they showed punt, it was a big play. They ran the fake punt and were able to get the 1st down to the Foxborough 33. Here we go, 4th and 10, North Attleboro.
It's a pass. It's just a
McGowan
question of who they're
drops
throwing
straight
to.
back.
Screen
gets
left.
Pursuit. Here's the Edwards on the flat.
Timmy Callahan.
Tim Callahan
Great
brings
job.
him down. Big loss, and Foxborough will take over on downs.
That's one of the wrinkles Jack has in the D, Dennis. He's going to let Timmy Callahan play on D once in a while. And when Timmy comes in, he's covering 88. That's the only thing Timmy's doing because of the size mismatch. So that's why Timmy's out there. 88 never left the line of scrimmage. It's a tight end screen away from the rollout. Great open field tackle, Alan.
Great play.
Momentum, maybe it's back.
So the Warriors take over 1st and 10, up close to the 40-yard line, and McDonald goes straight ahead, and he's already out to about the 47, close to midfield. Good run on 1st down, about 7 for Foxborough.
All right, if you got to look at that formation, it was what I call an I-beam.
Triple I.
Was running Kentucky, Nebraska runs it. with the.
Yeah. Here you go, Alan. They just came out of the chute.
With a little misdirection, and you hit the tailback, and
Mac has a full head of speed.
Tailback trap using your fullbacks and your halfback is a little.
We got a timeout. I don't know whether somebody was hurt or they're just not sure who they were blocking. But again, on that triple I, as you said, Alan, we have guys going in different directions. It's just a quick trap at the point of attack, and Mac has a full head of steam. He's almost 8 to 10 yards back before he starts, so he's going.
And out of that formation, against the 4-3, if you're a 4-3 linebacker, you have to slow yourself down. Your read now changes. You can't just attack. The fullback is not giving you where the ball is going. He's not your read anymore. Now you've got 2 to worry about.
Single wide out far side is Steve Field.
Watch out,
this is
one
McDonald.
guy.
He's got some room. He's into North Attleboro territory, down close to their 30-yard line. 1st and 10 Warriors.
David McDonald, and I've said this from the beginning of the year, is a touchdown waiting to happen. If we can get him into the secondary, and here it is. Same play, opposite side. They got some contact at the line of scrimmage, and David has shown us all year second effort. If Gary Barrett was just looking downfield, we might have sprung him.
And this is McDonald again, straight ahead. Good for a couple inside the 30 to about the 29-yard line.
Well, we're going to the well, and it's a question of whether or not North Attleboro adjusts to it. Again, the triple I, tight end, the defensive end came down real hard on that. This is what Foxborough has to do. They have to control the clock, move the ball, and get some points.
But, they're also getting the defense to tighten, which is going to get them the corner eventually here.
Split wide to the near side is number 80, Steve Field. Jafune on the other side. Gary Barrett inside. Only gets a yard, if that, before he's brought down.
A lot of penetration. And again, on the replay, we'll see this. We need to block to the backside so that our trap man, Harry Payne, can get there. A lot of penetration. Gary met resistance right at the beginning.
Harry did a nice job there turning back on that penetration.
Jafune checks out, Sulham checks in. Steve Field still in there. He'll be split to the far side of the field. In the backfield is Sulham, Barrett, and McDonald. This is McDonald, runs into his own blockers and is good there for only a yard, maybe 2.
The only question I would have here is whether or not Mac is supposed to run a little outside. Because the offensive line is blocking in, although there wasn't any room to the outside on the replay.
So it brings up 4th down. The ball spotted at the North Attleboro 28-yard line. Big 4th down play here for the Foxborough offense. Going far side, Mike Grendel. Jafune on the near side. Callahan rolls back under pressure, throws downfield. Has Sulham
interference and a touchdown.
Foxborough.
Great catch, Mikey Grendel. We saw that the last time. Mikey Grendel is going to catch a ball if it's near him.
Yep.
And that was, I believe, Sullivan that, I'm not sure, number 11.
What a great job Tim does getting his ball off.
Yeah, Timmy got hit pretty good after he threw it. Roll out to get him out of traffic. Timmy gets whacked, and now if you take a look at this catch, Mikey Grendel's fighting pretty much all the way through it. Great catch. Well, let's see if North Attleboro is prepared for the swinging gate.
And here it is again, the swinging gate that the Warriors introduced last weekend against Sharon. And now they go back to a conventional set. Colwell to attempt the point after. Kick is up, and it is good. Splits the uprights.
Yeah, we get another look at this touchdown. You're going to see Timmy, little ball fake, but Timmy's running for his life. We've got to get him out of the pocket. Timmy get out of the pocket, get set, and this is throwing back. This isn't throwing same side. Mikey Grendel had run a post backside, and you see this. I mean, great contact. Number 11 was there, just a battle for the ball. Mikey got to it first. I'd like to give 11 credit too because he was working real hard on that. As soon as I find him.
Tom Peary.
What is it?
Tom Peary.
Tom Peary.
So with 3:09 to play first quarter, the Foxborough Warriors have drawn first blood and are out to a 7-0 lead over the Red Rocketeers. And
Dennis, I'll go on record here. That's not going to be the last touchdown we see.
I wouldn't think so, but there we go, where we see just how vulnerable North Attleboro can be to the pass.
You had brought that up, and again, that's you know, their secondary isn't as big as the guys up front, as is ours, you know, and they are younger.
And Mike Grendel coming up with another big play.
As he has whenever that ball is near him.
Yes,
I mean, we've
he
seen that
has.
great hands.
North Attleboro also employs 3 deep backs awaiting Colwell's kickoff, or Ranko's kickoff, excuse me. Line drive fielded on the far side of the field. Coming back straight up the field, a lot of room there. Good open field tackle there by Foxborough's Mark Zongetti, but not before the return comes all the way out, close to the 45, call it the North Attleboro 46-yard line.
You know, the idea, Alan, is to get that ball to bounce a few more times. He picked it up clean, and the wall formed in front of him, and boy, it was scary right from the beginning.
He had great balance there. He almost fell over fielding it, and then took off like a shot, just found a quick seam.
Thanks, Mark Zongetti. We could still be watching him run.
First and 10, North Attleboro from their own 46. They have a single setback, and here's a reverse coming near side. This is Nixon again. He's out across midfield into Foxborough territory before he's pushed back.
I'll tell you, Nick Feitner, Nick is playing in place of Sean Blue, who's only going one way tonight because of the ankle. Nick Feitner read this very well. He was out there with the guard on the buck sweep pull, and he met him at the point of attack. I mean, the kid got 5 yards because he's a great runner.
And, you know, Nick's speed is going to be, you know, a big asset tonight.
What we lose in the strength part, we pick up in the speed.
Ball carrier on that play was 26 Dargis, not as I had indicated. And short drop across the middle, pass complete to Edwards. He puts the ball away, almost dropped it, but he's inside the Foxborough 40, inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line.
Alan, well conceived play. It starts off as the buck sweep, and then it's just a one-step drop and turn, and 88 is absolutely untouched.
McGowan does a great job of hiding the ball.
McGowan does it.
McGowan's,
yeah. Great catch, and now this kid's just looking for a place to run. He isn't going to hide because of his size, but he can run.
North Attleboro from the eye. McGowan pitch back here, tipsy, but down in the corner and inside the Foxborough 30 to about the 28-yard line.
You could hear the groans up here. It was a little scary at the beginning of that play. The ball was either underthrown, but he was able to hold on to it. And once he gets ahead of steam, he's tough. His tackle's out in front.
Oh, he almost dropped that.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. People were a little scared. We had him, and then Jason Butterman did a great job coming from his linebacker spot.
Manugian, number 8, is split near side. Edwards changes the strong side of the formation. They'll run from the eye. McGowan, inside handoff, and falling forward inside the Foxborough 25 to about the 24-yard line.
That was Nick Donato. Again, that fullback, you're going to be calling his name a lot because Nick is a tough runner. And as I've said, and I will say all night, you must find the fullback in the wing T offense.
Yeah, Nick, I'll tell you, Nick Feitner does a nice job right there. Stays right on it.
Nick is our transfer, and obviously Nick's played a little bit against this kind of an offense.
Third and a little more than a yard from the Foxborough 25-yard line. They need to get inside, just inside the Foxborough 25.
Well, that was motion.
There was movement there, and I believe this will come back. And falling forward and buried there is Rob Dargis, number 26. And it is, in fact, motion against North Attleboro, so we'll do it again from 5 yards further back.
Well, I'll tell you, Dargis is I believe he's the leading scorer for North with 4 touchdowns. 15 of their players have scored touchdowns this year. So North doesn't rely on one.
Shift on the
North
offense.
will
We're
go
going to repeat third
quite
down.
a few people. So it's kind of a break here because he had a little open field after he got by a defensive line.
Here's another look at that last play.
I mean, their speed here. He hits this quick.
Yeah.
With a little seam.
Burho had a shot at him, but he got out of Burho's
missed
grasp.
a couple tackles.
Yep.
Quick moving first quarter. We're already down to 20 seconds to play. Clock is moving. We have a third and about 6. Just outside the Foxborough 30-yard line. Again from the eye. This will be the final play of the quarter. Inside handoff. Ball carrier.
He might be gone.
Got all the way down, and people standing up. I couldn't quite see where it is he ended up.
Just, Alan, that's the first time we've seen the ISO, They just went off tackle, kicked our end out, and I think that was 26, Gargis again.
No, you'll see it's a fullback dive off tackle. And
okay, so that's Donato.
Defensive end gets kicked out of there, and
he's
just off
he's
to
a
the
load.
races.
He's a load. At that point, Mikey Grendel came up to try and get underneath him.
And that's the end of the quarter.
So time has expired on the first quarter with the score. Foxborough Warriors 7, North Attleboro nothing, but they are marching downfield and will take over 1st and 10 deep in Foxborough territory when we begin the second quarter.
According to the clock, it looks like they're going to put the ball in the 15. So they're still in a position where they can get the first down and continue.
This is a good time for turnover.
Oh, thank you. You know, we got a break there when they went from 3rd and 1 to 3rd and 6. So he changes his offensive look and he runs Donato off tackle.
Some big holes too for the running backs for North Attleboro, looking and able to break off some big yards after it appears that the Foxborough defense is able to contain.
Well, this is what we expected. I mean, this was not going to be a 7-0 game by either team. You know, should they score? Do they go for 1? Do they go for 2? Are they trying to put Foxborough in the hole right away, or do we just play out the game until it has to come?
So after they switch ends of the field, North Attleboro, 1st and 10 from the Foxborough 15. And here's another handoff, but that goes nowhere. Ball carrier again, 33, Donato.
If we get an angle on this, Alan, I want you to take a look. They on occasion, will take their tackle and kick them out almost 3 feet. And the idea is to spread, I think, to give the back the angle to go either inside or outside. And I don't know if it depends on the camera we're using, but you see a pretty good size split.
splits, yep.
And we just stayed home. The tackle came down real hard, and we took away the inside game.
Gain of less than a yard on 1st down, 2nd and 9. Ball just inside the Foxborough 15-yard line.
Option.
And here's the pitch to Dargis. He tries to get outside, but good tackle there, and stacking him up was Mike Grendel, 32. Gain of a little, maybe a yard.
I think Coach Sullivan's going to tell him he's got to carry that ball a little bit longer. I mean, he gave that up and pretty much allowed the defense to play the running back.
Yeah, I think we played the option pretty well here. I mean, there's no dive fake, so I tell you, if he keeps
that's
the
what I'm saying,
ball,
Alan.
he's
You know,
got the corner.
the defensive end was
different
blocked,
things could
and
happen.
he just gave it up too soon. I think he could have turned the corner and option downfield.
That may be a predetermined read, too.
Yep.
Give him a pretty generous spot all the way down close to the Foxborough 10-yard line.
There's the eye back set again.
3rd and about 7. In motion, 23 is Nixon.
Fullback.
And again, coming back up, but met rudely there. Good
Big
tackle.
play.
Leonardo is taken down. He'll be well short.
Big play, Dave McDonald. Wow.
And Donato is not getting up too quickly.
I'd like to see this again. I thought Donato was going to have a lot of running room on this.
Yeah,
Simply the fullback, same thing they ran before. The tackle, guard, crisscross. Cicerone missed him.
Closes,
wow.
But he closes the corner and gives those linebackers
McDonald
a chance to make
McDonald had a
play.
great farm tackle low, and Butterman just came from his linebacker position and came over the top.
Yeah, we've got to be careful with our excitement after the play. I think the officials just spoke to us. We don't need to give them an automatic first down here.
Absolutely. You know, if we could get a look at that replay again, it almost looked like he may have fallen on the ball. McDonald was down low on his left side when Butterman came over the top. It looks from here like they're looking at his right leg. All right, we'll get another look at the replay. Here it is. Motion. Your guard's going to pull, end and tackle are going to block down, no problem. There's the kick out. Cicerone fought it off. Donato went back inside. Now here's where the contact occurs. Yeah, it looks like his left knee.
Left leg gets twisted up pretty good.
McDonald was on the ball, and Donato was being tackled when Butterman come over the top.
But he is up on his feet, gingerly favoring that left leg.
And the next time we see him run, it'll probably be for about 75 yards. Nick Donato is a very, very good back.
So it brings up a big 4th down play here for the Foxborough defense.
I think I think Foxborough has to find number 88.
9:56 to play in the first half. The Warriors out in front by a score of 7-0.
They can still get a first down. That's
I think we have to be smart enough not to fall for the play action.
my money is 88 because of that mismatch.
4th and about 4.
Callahan's in on it.
McGowan rolling to his
88's
right
wide
side,
open.
throwing inside and close to a first down. We'll have to wait for the spot. Pass
It looks like
complete
they're waving off.
Stofflet.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know why people are, unless he missed.
They're going to measure.
It's going to be close.
I tell you, 88 was absolutely wide open on the middle of the
Well, you
field.
see, they got Callahan back in on defense here, over the top of 88.
Yeah, but I don't know where Timmy was.
Well, I think he gets his
That's
head
just
caught in the
they're just
backfield.
thrown out of the flats. He caught it on the 5 and got put on the
didn't
5.
make it.
And
Wow.
they are short. And the Warriors will take over on downs.
Wow.
Deep in their own territory, but the defense is held. And the Warriors take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Our secondary came up real quick on that. Great job.
There you go, bend, but don't break.
So the Warriors take over from their own 5-yard line after the defense puts on a big stand.
Donato is also one of his big-time linebackers, and he's back in, I think. Yeah, he's back in. They've gone back to a five-man defense, 5-3.
McDonald is the
they're just
only
coming.
one in the backfield. Steve Field is split wide to the far side. And play action,
Great
and
call.
Callahan
Great.
will keep it. He's trying to get out across the 10, finally run out of bounds.
That could be a penalty. He got hit about 7 or 8 yards out of bounds, but we'll see. I don't see any flags. I think Timmy fumbled the ball. You know, we'll see in the replay. I don't know if that was the call.
I think this is a design play.
All right, let's take a look, Alan.
First down, Foxborough.
You know, maybe it is, but he had no one pulling. That's blind.
So it is a first down for the Warriors all the way out to their own 15-yard line. And here's another handoff trying the opposite side, but nothing there.
I want to see. I tell you what, this little guy, number 36, he came shot out of a
It's
cannon.
Adam Watkins.
Adam Watkins. He came shooting in, and it almost looked like he was blocked with his feet in the air and still made the tackle.
2nd and 14.
So a loss on the play, back to the Foxborough 11-yard line. Jafune checks in, Grendel checks out. 2nd and about 14. Lone setback is McDonald. The pitch is to McDonald. He has a hole
He's
in
got
the
some
middle.
room.
He's into the secondary, across the 15, close to the 20-yard line.
That's a great play.
Yeah, I want to see this baby again.
This is like a toss ISO.
Yeah.
You get the ball to your tailback to give him time to
right.
see the block.
Great
see the
blocking
hole.
at the
There it
point of
is.
attack.
Boom.
Seaman opens up the last guy for him, and McDonald's on his own into the secondary.
Well, you know, North is flying to the toss sweep.
Yeah.
So, you know, it looks like toss, but they come up inside
Number,
of the ISO.
18 is the player down on the field is Melvin, Lance Melvin.
Lance Melvin, and Lance came over to make the tackle and jumped in the air. And so he took more of a hit than McDonald, who had his shoulder down.
Melvin, a freshman,
Melvin's a freshman? Wow.
5'6", 150.
Well, you don't want to run into McDonald when he's got a head of steam, and if you're going to run into him, you don't want to run into him by exposing yourself, jumping up in the air.
Well, that is encouraging that the Warriors are able to get McDonald back into the secondary. And if they continue to do that, there's going to be trouble for the Red Rocketeers before this is over.
They measured for a first down while they're looking at Melvin, and he looks like we're about a yard short.
A couple feet.
Melvin back up and walks off the field under his own power.
I think it was just the wind. I mean, he just took a pop.
They got his bell rung a little bit. It's some gobble.
A locomotive in the form of 35, Dave McDonald. 8 minutes and 40 seconds to play first half.
Here comes the bunch.
Warriors
Covering it with only 2 people.
with a third
Get the
and
ball.
short.
Get the ball snapped.
And Callahan on a keeper is out across close to the 30-yard line. That'll be more than enough for a first down.
Wow.
Alan, the coaching staff has to see that. They're just not ready for that formation. I mean, that was a quarterback sneak, but they had only 1 person on the outside. They had 2, and one of them left.
23 leaves.
Yeah, so there's only 1 guy out there. Timmy just, followed the line. They gave him the. I think we might see that a little bit later on, see if they've made an adjustment.
Steve Field checks out. Paul Jafune is split to the near side. It is out of the I formation. And that's Dave McDonald again, good for a couple falls forward about the 33-yard line.
You know, he comes within a shoelace, breaking
another
one right
number
there.
63, Mike Hogan. Mike Hogan came up and closed that down real quick. Again, it's that toss. I'll tell you, that corner is coming real hard. If we ever had a halfback pass, there's got to be nobody home. Because he's shooting on the snap. As soon as he sees any kind of pulling in the line of scrimmage, he's gone.
Pitch back here. This is McDonald again. He's into the secondary, and he's out near the 40-yard line before he's finally brought down. It'll be close to a first down once again.
Dave McDonald has run for over 700 yards, and it's really hard to understand what a powerful runner he is until you played against him. Great block at the point of attack, Gary Barrett, and Max on his own, Alan.
So it brings up 3rd and a yard. The ball is spotted on the Foxborough 40-yard line. Big 3rd down play here for the Foxborough offense. Pitch again to McDonald. He goes straight ahead. He's into the secondary, out close to midfield, about the 48. 1st and 10 Warriors, as they're all the way out to the 48-yard line. And a drive that continues along that started from their own 5.
Alan, we're going to call this a toss ISO.
Just throws a
great block.
Monster block right
Sulham and Barrett. Sulham and Barrett. The line is staying home, and the little backs are helping out.
1st and 10 Warriors from their 48. The pitch again to McDonald.
Oof.
And this time he's caught in the backfield. A loss back to about the 45. So the Warriors go to the well once too often with that play, but nonetheless they're in great field position.
Well, again, toss sweep, but they're just sitting on this after a while. And number 6, little linebacker, Bill Stofflet, is only 5'5", but boy, he comes ready to hit.
Loss of a couple on that play, back to the Foxborough 46, 2nd and 12.
Eight guys in the box.
And here's a reverse, and there's a flag on the play, brought down in the backfield. Ball carrier there for Foxborough 34 is Sulham, but there is a flag. And it is an illegal block against Foxborough.
I didn't see it.
Tackle by Watkins.
That's a play that has worked against us this year, especially Stoughton. He just gets the ball in motion. Gary Barrett came down. I'll tell you what,
call.
I'm not too crazy about that call.
That's an iffy call.
If Gary just waits, it's not a penalty.
North Attleboro deciding whether they'll accept that penalty. The loss was back away, but they will take it.
We're going to repeat 2nd down.
I'm a little surprised. I think I might have just blown off the penalty and gone to 3rd down, but
Well, I don't know. The way we've been moving the ball,
yeah.
I mean, we started this drive at the 5. We've moved the ball pretty well.
And we've killed a lot of this period, which is nice. 2nd and a bunch.
So the penalty is stepped off and has the Foxborough Warriors back just outside their 35-yard line. Play action, Callahan rolling to his left, throws downfield.
Keep running.
Is down there. The ball is nearly picked off, thrown into double coverage downfield. But the Warriors attempt to stretch the field a little. Jafune was down there, but double coverage.
I believe that was number 12, John Sullivan, a junior, and also the coach's son. That's his little waggle. Timmy got to the corner, but number 70 was in his face and really didn't allow him to get set. So he was only able to throw the ball about 45, 50 yards in the air on that one. Dave Webb, who's the defensive end, played that real well. Stayed home and put pressure on Timmy.
3rd down, Warriors.
Let's see how they cover the bunch.
They need to get out to their own 48-yard line. The ball spotted at the Foxborough 35. Quick count. Throwing across the middle, nobody home. Tended down there for Steve Field. Good coverage by Lance Melvin, number 18. So the Warriors will be faced with 4th and long.
We had almost no chance. They brought everybody that wasn't involved in the secondary, and he just threw the ball. And again, heads up play, no one else going to catch it. We were able to kill about 5 minutes, and we got it away from the 5-yard line.
Ranko to boot for Foxborough.
No pressure on a punter.
Short kick that takes a Foxborough bounce and rolls all the way down inside the North Attleboro 35 to about the 32-yard line.
Alan, there was not only weren't they coming, they had turned around and started back to defend the run.
But there is no return as Ranko gets the benefit of a
You got to look at
Foxborough
this.
bounce.
Watch the red shirts. There are no red shirts at the line of scrimmage. They've already started back before you even kicked the ball.
So with 5:24 to play, first half, North Attleboro takes over once again from their own 32. McGowan rolls near side, throws back across the middle, pass is complete,
Wow.
and
What
the
a hit.
ball is taken. It is now called incomplete.
What a hit.
Paul Jaffoon
Yeah,
just
let's put
laid
this
to
in a
the
perspective, okay? Paul Jaffoon in our program, 5'7", 155. This kid, 88, is listed at 6'6". Look at this hit that Paul puts on him, and it's a perfect hit because Paul's shoulder pads, helmet, are right in the ball area.
anytime you can separate the receiver and the ball, it's a great hit.
Great defensive play, Paul Jaffoon.
And that was borderline
No backs.
completed pass, fumble. Could have gone either way that time. And here's a reverse coming near side,
Fighting
almost caught in the
Great
backfield,
job.
but no place to go. 23, Nixon is caught in the backfield.
I'm going to guess and say he's hurt.
I tell you what, he pulled up lame right away.
Yep.
Now, you know, and let's give Foxborough's defense credit. There are no backs. I don't know if Jack's seen this all year, and they just penetrated. They slowed him down, and all of a sudden,
Right there.
I think it's his right thigh. It looked like he pulled up immediately and just dove.
So another North Attleboro Red Rocketeer is on the field.
But number 33, Donato, you know, has come back. He's been playing.
So has
consistently.
Melvin, number 18.
Right, Melvin has come back.
Yeah.
This might just be a cramp, Alan.
You hope.
Yeah.
You know.
Beautiful night. It's not cold, not really cramp type weather.
I can't say enough at this point about Foxborough's defense.
They're
This is a high-scoring
playing-
offensive machine.
They're playing within themselves. They're doing what they've been asked to do. No more, no less. Do you know what I mean? And
That's right.
That's the way.
Do
it
your
has-
job. Don't
that's
do
the
someone
way
else's.
It has to be played against a team like this and this type of offense. You have to play, you know, your position, do your job, and
You know, if
know,
we
they're
can get
doing a
that
great job
replay,
right now.
I'm asking the truck just to emphasize in terms of what these kids have been able to do. No backs. It's a different set. There is no timeout called. They're ready for it. They make their penetration. They find the ball and break down. And hit the perfect shot of it. You know, just watch what happens. Scott Cicerone, Timmy Callahan in there. Cicerone fights off two guys. We get great penetration from Feitner, and there's McDonald. McDonald's ready. I mean, you know, hurt or not hurt, he wasn't going too far after that inning.
And the hitting has been fierce. The Warriors doing a number, making the North Attleboro offense pay.
Double
and here's
reverse.
a double reverse.
But there's
caught,
a
and the
ball.
ball's on the field, and there's no one there but white shirts.
I don't know. Number 71 came in out of nowhere. He might have gotten it back.
I'm going to say Tim Callahan got this.
The Warriors have the football.
71's fighting now, but it's too late. Who's got the ball?
Tim Callahan.
The quarterback who doesn't play defense. Let's take a look. Here's the replay. A double reverse. Great hit. Boy, we got to play that replay again. Just 79. That was Danny Emanuel. Danny just crushed him. Ball flies out. Timmy Callahan was there. Double reverse. A little bit of penetration. He had the seam, Allen, but that was it.
So the Warriors will take over 1st and 10 from the North Attleboro 35-yard line. Tim Callahan with a big play. Again, the hitting has forced the ball loose. Callahan, play action.
Plenty of time this
Throws
time.
across the middle. The pass is deflected.
Wow,
nearly
what a
complete
catch.
on the far side.
What a
Great
catch.
And it is, in fact, a completion.
Stephen Fields. What a catch. Timmy had the time. Again, this is our version of the waggle. Sean's out blocking. Timmy has plenty of time. Timmy's looking shot. Great play by, it looks like Donato.
Yep.
Donato made a
That's a
great
great
play
play
deflecting it, and Fields just came out of nowhere, diving the infield part of the field.
So the Warriors 1st and 10 from the North Attleboro 24-yard line. Pitch back here to McDonald. He
Lot
has
of
a big
room.
hole. He's back into the secondary all the way down inside the 10, close to the 5-yard line.
You know something? This is.
Watch the job the offensive line does at the point of attack.
Look
here.
at that. Danny Emanuel, Sean Carroll, plenty of room.
Whenever you can get push,
He's
you
not
win.
touched. And then Mac does the rest on his own. And look at that crowd in the end zone, Alan. They are Foxborough people.
Yeah, and those guys
I wasn't sure.
I don't want to see McDonald anymore.
First and goal, Warriors from the North Attleboro 9. Pitch again to
Great
McDonald.
block,
Another big
Gary
hole,
Barrett.
and he's into the end zone.
Great block.
Dave McDonald. Big hole.
I think right now, North Attleboro is stunned.
Oh,
I just don't think they're ready for the kind of line play.
Nope, the line is coming off the
McDonald
ball.
is coming through there. No one touches him at all until he dives into the end zone.
It's becoming a habit where McDonald is through the line of scrimmage into the secondary before they even know it.
Well, we've been saying all year how quick he is. And again, you can practice with your look team, but it's not the same as playing the real thing.
Dave McDonald knew he was going to have a night tonight. He said to me before the game, he says, they can't stop me. Hey,
he's got 750 yards going into the game.
To his word.
Colwell for the point after. The kick is up, and it is good. Straight through the middle. And the Warriors extend their lead
There's a
to
flag.
14-0.
Nah,
We're
this
going to
is
see
what I
that
don't like
touchdown
to
play.
see. I don't know who the flag is on, but no one was letting go down there. Here's the touchdown. Look at this block Barrett puts on. Barrett straightened him up. McDonald's in the end zone.
That's a pancake block right there.
We have a penalty. It's a question of who it's on. North Attleboro. You don't like to see that kind, whether it's for you or against you, because what's happened is some chippiness. I don't think North Attleboro was prepared to be
Dead ball,
behind.
personal foul against the defense. Kick 15 yards forward.
So the penalty will be assessed on the ensuing kickoff. We have 3 minutes, 38 seconds to play first half. The Warriors out in front by 2 touchdowns, 14-0. And they're controlling the line of scrimmage and doing everything right. A big turnover, recovery of a fumble by Tim Callahan at the North Attleboro 35-yard line. And the Warriors have converted and made them pay and now have a 2-touchdown lead with 3:38 to play in the half.
Dennis, it's still Murphy's Law, though, as far as I'm concerned. You know, we still have to play this one play at a time, one series at a time. This team has won 38 games for a very good reason. They are very good football players. They're stunned. I think they're shocked. But we'll see now whether it carries over.
You know what? You look at this situation here. We're kicking off from the 45. Not a bad time for an onside kick.
You got a point there that it would be an excellent time for an onside.
Just drive it at one of the front 5 guys and see if it bounces back.
Sure.
That's his regular team, though. That isn't his hands team or anything like that.
Ranko to kick it off.
If we're gonna kick,
the ball is spotted at the North Attleboro 45-yard line. Ranko drives it. And it is fielded at about the 6-yard line. Coming back up the middle. He's got a seam and is on his way. And is all the way out across the 35 to about the 36-yard line.
I don't think we want to kick to him. And now Ranko's hurt.
You know, try the onside kick here.
Yeah.
They get the ball in the same place.
Right. This guy proved the last time we kicked him that he is an absolute burrow. I mean, he's through the hole, and if it's not for the fact that Ranko slips and falls, he might be gone. Ranko saved the touchdown.
Ranko did get up a little gingerly after making that tackle. 1st and 10, North Attleboro. McGowan rolling near side. Now he's under pressure and is down for a loss of several on that play.
You know, Alan, the question I was going to have, because they're down 2 touchdowns with 3 minutes, do they go away from the fact that they're a great running team? I don't know. I mean, based on that, it looks like they're trying to roll out and throw.
You know, to me, there's no time to panic here. And I mean, they come out throwing on 1st down. Maybe it's a good idea, maybe not. But I don't think they need to, really. I think they need to reestablish.
And I think if they're going to
offense.
throw, they need to do it on play action to try and catch us, not to make it very obvious.
Loss of 3 on 1st down. The ball at the North Attleboro 35-yard line. And McGowan again drops straight back. Throwing near side downfield. The pass is complete. Paul Jaffoon making the tackle. Pass complete there to John Sullivan as the receiver downfield. Good all the way inside the Foxborough 40 to about the 34-yard line.
Just a great job of blocking up front by North Attleboro. McGowan was able to come off the play action, to sit, to look. Great pass, well thrown. Paul's in position to make the tackle.
1st and 10, North Attleboro in Foxborough territory at their 34-yard line. 2:15 to play. Here comes the blitz. Donato, the ball
Donato,
carrier,
wow.
is caught from behind. No gain there. Lost perhaps a couple.
Jason Buttema Jason Buttema was coming. He came from the backside and caught him. You'll see Jason. Jason comes off Sean.
Yeah, he replaces the guard that pulls the trap, and
Jason is right there, and there's Frank Slattery, who's back in the game. That's a good sign, and fighting him. Slattery's back in after being injured and sitting out the last game.
Generous spot here for North Attleboro as they spotted at about the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. They're down close to a minute and a half in the first half. Falling forward, not much there again as the Foxborough defense holds.
Danny Emanuel on the bottom of that pile.
I'll tell you what, he is playing a tremendous game.
Yeah,
Tremendous game on a defensive
Danny's coming to
line
play.
right now.
Scott Cicerone, too. We got to give him credit. Scott closed it down, and Danny and Scott just waited.
I said it earlier in the game. You got to get your defensive ends to close against an offense like this, and he's doing a great job.
Minute 12 to play in the first half. 3rd and 9 from the Foxborough 33-yard line. McGowan again drops straight back, throws across the middle, pass complete there to Edwards.
Ball's on the ground.
Again is on the field, and apparently will be recovered. We'll see if he was marked down, called down there or not. Kyle Edwards again across the middle, big target at 6'6".
Again, play action. He's given a lot of looks up front, and we're not getting to him. Burho had a shot, but he's down. Great pass over the middle, well executed, well thrown.
Yeah, you see, Callahan was there, but he slipped.
And trying the reverse again with vicious hitting.
Wow.
Taking him back down. Ball carrier is Adam Watkins, number 36.
There's a flag at the end. That's probably makeup. We're definitely in this one.
Flag on the play.
We'll wait for the call.
This
is one of the guys from the Tri-Valley, Reinitson, Jimmy Reinitson.
The hitting is vicious.
I got a dead ball, personal foul against the defense, automatic first down.
I said it earlier.
We'll get another look, see where it might have been on the tackle. We got a timeout, I believe, after the play anyway. Oh, okay.
All right, so no replay on that one, but the clock is down to 39 seconds to play.
Well, this is big both ways. It's big for North to put it on the board before the half. It would be huge for Foxborough to keep it off the board before the half. 39 seconds, and it's been a well-played game. One personal foul on each team. I'm not sure, Alan. Maybe you saw something I didn't see.
Well, our excitement after the play was a little much.
Okay.
And I think you got us for excessive celebration.
So the ball is going to be, it looks like, on the 10-yard line. Looks like the 10-yard line from here. 39 seconds and probably at least 2 or 3 timeouts left. So this is going to take a little while unless they score early.
So theoretically, with the ball on the 10-yard line, it'd be 1st and goal. There are only 39 seconds to play in the first half. The Warriors still out by 2 touchdowns, 14-0.
I got a correction. That's a dead ball, unsportsmanlike contact on the defense. That's not an automatic first down. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, you got.
We're going to have to redo the stakes.
They're going to have to redo a whole lot of stuff here. Fellas, you don't want to take a snap yet.
And this is something that I really hoped wasn't going to be the case, where the officials begin to take the ball game away from the players.
It was
excessive celebration after the.
Okay, so it's after.
Tackle, yeah.
But it was a 10-yard. Well, it's going to be not the 10-yard penalty. It's inside the 20, so it's going to be half the distance. So we have to reset things, and we got to change numbers. And since we had already moved the sticks, this is going to be interesting.
Warriors have come out and played a fantastic first half. They have a 2-touchdown lead.
It's too bad we didn't have a replay. We could probably help them. At least put the sticks. So we're moving the sticks back.
And this certainly has been a change from what we've witnessed within the last couple of years. And Alan, you touched on it, how the Warriors have come in very businesslike, have an entire season's worth of road games. Came in tonight, took care of business, and haven't really looked back yet.
Well, they came into school this morning with the mouths closed and game faces on, and they just went through
It
the
looks
day,
like it's going to
very
be
serious,
second
took
and
care
less
of
than a
business.
yard, so that means no. Well, I'd love to know how they come up with this deal.
The original line of scrimmage was the Foxborough 16.
Okay.
So
And
now they're stepping that off.
we're now at the 10.
I think that's
So it's going to be 2nd and 5?
second and approximately 5.
Because, as I said before, they can get the first down without scoring.
Right.
So we got a 2nd down and 5 from the 10-yard line.
Okay, we've got it straightened out. North Attleboro in the Foxborough red zone. Pressure
Fighting
coming in and
The
throwing
ball's
the
up for
ball away
grabs.
and almost
Jump
picked
ball.
off. Double coverage back there.
Jump ball, Timmy Callahan, Paul Jaffoon versus 6'6".
Kyle Edwards, number
Kyle
88.
Edwards, boy, I'll tell you, that would. If I'm not, that's scary because that ball was up for grabs. Feitner was on him right from the get-go, and give McGowan credit, at least in terms of getting it to where he wanted, Alan. Paul Jaffoon, though, came up limping. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yes, I did notice that coming out of the end zone.
We were trying not to think of that.
And he's limping now. We'll see.
Ball on the Foxborough 10. 3rd and 5. 33 seconds to play first half. And again, Foxborough
Right over the
comes.
middle.
Throwing for Edwards in the far corner and
Wow.
in through his
Great
hands,
defense.
incomplete.
Wow.
Great defense.
Great play.
People want a flag, but no flag.
I'll tell you,
That's
Timmy
great
Callahan,
defense.
we'll get a replay on this, and anyone from Foxborough that can sneak over can look, because I really don't think this was interference. He just threw the ball to the corner. Both players had a shot at the ball. There's no pushing. I mean, they're both banging into each other.
Well,
I don't think
that
you're going to
ball's
call
fair
that if you're an
game. They
official.
can both go
Yeah.
after that ball. It's
Timmy
not-
Callahan, what a game on defense so far. This is huge.
Paul, if you hadn't noticed, we're about the only Foxborough natives
Yeah.
in among the red here. McGowan on
Play action,
fourth down,
going back to
throws
the corner.
this side
He's
for
covered.
the corner, and the ball
And he
is
held
a
on to it.
touchdown.
No! Wow.
What a
Wow,
great defense
wow,
play. I thought
wow.
he made a great catch.
It looked as if he had it. It was
I-
in the near side of the end zone. I lost sight
thought-
after people stood.
I'm telling, I got to see this. I
This
know I'm
is-
screaming and I got to stop this, but
This is unbelievable.
this is a great throw.
He has this
A
ball,
great catch.
and Dave McDonald takes it out of his hands.
The
on
ball
way
is in
down.
his hands. Dave McDonald and number
This is a
12.
great catch.
No,
it's
he
a
never
great
did.
throw.
He didn't.
Excellent.
McDonald was there. What
He
a
had
great
McDonald's
play.
arm. It's even
What
better.
a great play.
So Foxborough will take over on downs. There are only 21 seconds to
Well-
play in the first half.
You know, Coach Sullivan made the
gotta-
decision not to go for the first down, but to go for the touchdown.
We gotta get that majorette to get down.
The
when
majorette's
play's
in the
down
way, yeah.
that corner.
We can get him to move the Superman cape. What a great play, though. I mean, first of all, the ball was well thrown. It was right there. And McDonald, double coverage. Mac got a piece of it. Mac has a swagger that he backs up. You know, he's walking the walk and talking the talk.
He told me what was going to happen, and he's backing it up so far.
He's got the swagger, he walks the walk, talks the talk, and he's clairvoyant to boot. Is there anything this guy can't do?
Well, I haven't heard him sing. And the other night he came late and ate a lot of popcorn. Excuse me. Now it's a question of, are we going to sit on it, and do we have enough time left without timeouts being called?
21 seconds are left in the first half. The Warriors on their own 10-yard line, 1st and 10. And McDonald again falls forward out across to the 12
See what North
to
is
about
going
the
to do.
13.
This will tell us how quick the half will end.
No, they're going to let it go to the half.
North's going to let it go. That's just get the ball, make a good solid handoff, hold on with 2 hands, Dave McDonald. Get that other hand in the attaboy.
3, 2, 1, 0. The first half has expired with the Foxborough Warriors out in front by 2 touchdowns. The defense has performed wonderfully, and the Warriors have shut out the high-powered North Attleboro offense and lead at halftime 14-0.
Well, Dennis, we've been saying all year that halftime is a time of adjustments now. Foxborough has a game plan, and obviously the game plan is McDonald, as it's been all year, running behind the line, getting the job done. I think the surprising part of tonight's game is how well the defense is handling a very potent offensive team. And Dennis, you've mentioned it 3 or 4 times, and I'll just jump on that bandwagon again. There is some hitting going on.
Yes, there is.
At that line of scrimmage between both teams. I think, Alan, help me out here, but I think North Attleboro looks stunned.
They are. I mean, a year ago they sprinted off at halftime, and today they're just strolling out of here. I don't think they actually know what has just happened to
Well, I
them
mean,
in
you
that
know, look
first
what
half.
they've come down here twice, and they've got nothing to show for it. And again, that's a coach's decision down here. It's 4th and 5, 3rd and 5. He's going for the whole ball of wax. There was no attempt to gain the first down.
And he's thinking 3 points is not going to help him at that point at the end of the first half. He needed to score a touchdown to, to cut the deficit in half.
Another big half running for Dave McDonald as he has ripped off some major league yardage, has scored one of the Foxborough touchdowns. And Tim Callahan, excuse me, able to make some key completions in the drives and also made the fumble recovery, which gave the Foxborough Warriors good field position in North Attleboro territory, which led to their second score of the first half.
Well, while we've got a minute, we didn't do this last week for these ladies. They're out there performing, and the cheerleaders, Kristen Davis, Brianna Mullen, Michelle Rinaldi, Jamie Slave, and the seniors, who, by the way, decorated the school, houses. I mean, this is a big night for them, getting ready for this game. Kim Delaney, Emily Germain, Jessica Gibson, Kara Goodwin, Vicky Kobska, Kathleen McGonigal, Tina Squire, Veronica Anello, Tracy Brastow, Amifika Desir, Kim Diorio, Katie Lee, Samantha Nielsen, Stephanie Orlando, Cami Tadoli, Stacy Zaros, Kim Coughlin, Emily Moore, and Ashley Spink.
Wonderful job there, partner, as the cheerleaders have been identified and halftime festivities are out ready to get started. So, yeah.
And the North Attleboro girls are out there now. We don't have the lister. We'll do that, too, because we are not a hometown team. That's for the guys in the booth, truck, or wherever they are.
So there you have it. At half, Foxborough out in front, 14-0. We'll be back with second half action after these messages.
Crazy Bob here with the Foxborough JCs, here to tell you about Frontier Fright. That's right, the 2000 Foxborough JCs Frontier Fright on Oak Street in Foxborough. Wow, I can't believe I haven't told you about it yet. You know what, for $8 you come on out, we've got the thrills, we've got the chills. Your premier community service organization is having Frontier Fright on Oak Street in Foxborough. Hey, don't listen to me, let's listen to another person driving down the road. Hang on a second. Hey, buddy! Hey, do you know if there's any haunted houses around here? Haunted houses? Why, the Foxborough JCs are running Frontier Fright on Oak Street in Foxborough. Oh, well, I'm driving around. I went to that other haunted house, you know, the big one. Oh, the expensive one. It was like $23.50 a person, $5 in parking. You know what that is for a wife and kids with me? That's $100! Yeah, I can't. You can't afford that. Hey, Frontier Fright on Oak Street in Foxborough, $8 a person. $8 a person? Free parking. Free parking? Do you know how much that is? That's like the 8 times 4 is like, that's affordable. That's affordable, that's right. Go on inside, have a good time. All right. That's right, your Foxborough JCs, an affordable family fun time for all. Must be over 10 years of age to come. Might be a little younger, but that's up to you. Strobe lights are in use, wheelchair accessible, and remember, all money raised by the volunteers with the Foxborough JCs goes back into your community. Hey, here he comes now. He just went and saw it. Let's take a look. Hey, buddy, how was it? Oh, did you have a good time? You should see the... What was the biggest scare? All of them. Are you going to come back? Yeah. Well, there you have it. Another satisfied customer. A Frontier Fright, the 2000 JC's Haunted House. Foxborough's original scare. Be there!
The Foxborough JC's Haunted House 2000 Frontier Fright. Open selected nights in October beginning Friday the 13th. Admission is $8. For more information, please call 508-543-9530. And we'll see you at this year's Foxborough JC's Haunted House.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for the 2000 North Attleboro High School Red Rocketeer Marching Band. This year's band is under the direction.
Welcome back, everyone. We're getting ready for second half action here at Community Field with the score: the Foxboro Warriors 14, North Attleboro Red Rocketeers nothing. And first thing we're going to do is have another look at the touchdown that Dave McDonald scored, diving into the end zone, making the score 13-0 at that stage.
Well, I mean, we've been saying it all year. It's a credit to the offensive line doing the job up front, and then having a guy as versatile as McDonald, who has great quickness. It doesn't take an all-world block. Give him a seam. McDonald is into the end zone, airborne on his own, into an end zone, by the way, with about 700 or 800 Foxborough fans ringing it.
That touchdown was capped after the Warriors had taken over in North Attleboro territory after a fumble recovery, which was the only turnover of the first half. So as we get ready for the kickoff of the second half, North Attleboro will get the ball first. And the Warriors just have to keep it rolling. Our position here in the field is at midfield, but we are on the North Attleboro side. And as the Red Rocketeers made their appearance back onto the field for the second half, the crowd exhorting their home team to get it together, but the Warriors put forth a masterful performance in the first half and have a 2-touchdown lead, and it's their game to win.
Well, Dennis, the thing that I liked is when Foxborough came out, there wasn't any rah-rah stuff. It was very businesslike. They went into the end zone, waited their turn. They weren't throwing fists up in the air, and they just, and Alan, you mentioned that during school today, very quiet confidence.
Not a word today out of any of them. They went about their business in school as they're doing here tonight. They'll have their chance to rah-rah to hold on to this 14-point lead.
Yeah, they've got 22 minutes of football.
Back deep for North Attleboro. On the near side is 36, Adam Watkins. In the middle is number 12, John Sullivan. And on the far side, I believe that's 26 would be Rob Dargis.
I just hope it doesn't go to 36.
Ranko kicks it and fielded by Dargis at his own 20. He's out across the 30, trying to cut back on, still on his feet, out across the 35, and is brought down close to the Foxborough 40-yard line. So North Attleboro will take over first and 10 with the ball spotted on their own 38-yard line.
You know, the replay is just going to show that North Attleboro has a ton of kids that just absolutely run the daylight. He came up into the pile, took off to the outside, blew by Feitner, got a nice move on the outside here, and the only good news is that we slowed him down so that the other 7 or 8 guys can get over and get a piece of him.
So McGowan brings them out first and 10 from his own 38-yard line, the first play from scrimmage of the second half. McGowan rolling to his right side, looking downfield, no one there. Now does a dipsy doodle, still on his feet. He's out across his 45, the 50-yard line into Foxborough territory at about the 47. And on a broken play, Foxborough defense unable to contain McGowan.
But I think Coach Sullivan would be the first guy to tell you that that's not exactly the way he wants to win this game.
McGowan does a great job getting free here. Sean Carroll has him pinned in. We miss a tackle there.
Feitner missed him.
That kid makes a great run.
He made people miss at this point.
So North Attleboro, after ripping off a 12-yard run on the Foxborough 48, make that a 14-yard run. McGowan throws across the middle, in and out of the hands of Edwards.
No, we got a good rush, but our defensive end, who's 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", he's got to stop and get those hands up because he would have taken away that look. That's a great look, a great shot.
In the corner. It's a good job of blocking by North. And
game plan, Alan. 2 passes, 2 plays.
I'm not sure if 6'6" really wants to catch the ball in there right now.
North Attleboro, as we mentioned at the top of the telecast tonight, not that effective through the air, either on offense or defense. So this plays into the hands of the Foxborough Warrior defense. Second down, 10 from the Foxborough 48-yard line. Opening drive of the second half. Play action. McGowan now steps back up. Has a man over the middle, complete to John Sullivan. Sullivan on his feet is caught from behind. But it'll be another first down for North Attleboro.
Great catch. Wide Absolutely wide
You're
open.
watching the replay. You watch our defensive end at the top of the screen. He gets tackled.
He gets
Look
tackled.
at this shirt coming off.
Right, he's tackled, but we give McGowan credit because he came around and found Sullivan wide open in the middle of that defense. So obviously the game plan is we're going to pass because that's the way we're going to score right now.
Well, they weren't successful running it. Right here.
19-yard pass completion gives North Attleboro their second first down of the second half. Drive that began on their own 38-yard line. We have 9:25 to play, third quarter. Opening drive of the second half. McGowan, play action.
We're there, there's the ball.
Is on the
Danny
field,
Emanuel.
and Emanuel
Forgot the
overruns
ball.
the ball, but now it's taken by 76, was finally able to fall on it.
What a break.
Wes Burho recovers the fumble, and the Warriors will take over 1st and 10.
Wes caused that fumble, and still gets over there.
We've been talking about Wes, just getting there. This time Wes got there, and he reached out that 6'5" frame and knocked the ball loose. Danny Emanuel,
I think Dan was thinking 6.
Yeah, I think Danny was thinking 6 too. He forgot the ball, but Burho was able to pound on it.
So the Warriors on the second turnover of the ball game, second fumble for North Attleboro, take over 1st and 10 from their own 37. And this is McDonald straight ahead. He's still on his feet. Again, he's into the secondary across his 45 to about the 47-yard line.
He's just breaking tackles.
Well, again,
you'll watch. If we have the replay, you see the point of. Watch the offensive line here.
The surge.
We're getting pushed.
And here's Mac, 99 right.
Runs through him, and then downfield. I mean, he's not touched till he's in the secondary.
And again, that's been Danny. That's been Dave McDonald's kind of running open here. He just gets to you before you get to him.
Steve Fields split to the far side, inside handoff.
Nice
This
trap.
is Gary Barrett. He's across midfield all the way down to the North Attleboro 46-yard line. Gain of about 7 on first down. 2nd and 3.
Big Dan getting up a little slow on this one.
Just no room to move.
Dan may be a little tired. Nice trap play.
I tell you, Sean Ballou made a great down block from his center position. And Gary Barrett, just to let North know that Gary can carry the ball as well. North has gone again to kind of an odd set. They're trying to cover our center with a 5-man front.
Jafune split to the near side, pitch back to McDonald. He's
Get out of the way,
still
here I
on
go.
his feet, is around the corner.
Here I go.
Running, being pursued there. It is finally knocked out of bounds. Fine play there by John Sullivan, number 12, but not before McDonald rips off another big one. And what a surprise, McDonald's shirt is causing him problems.
Nah, come on.
Well, we get another shirt in the bag. This is just basic. Gary Barrett makes the block of the night. Harry Payne made a block too, but it was on McDonald. I mean, there was just no one there to block after the line cleaned up. And there goes Dave Mack on his way.
Ball spotted on the North Attleboro 25-yard line. 1st and 10 Warriors. They have the ball and the lead. McDonald is immediately falls forward for perhaps a yard.
What a great play by North's defensive end here. I believe it was number 62.
Yeah, he just came flying down, Alan.
He looked like he was shot out of a cannon.
But again, if we take a look at this, Alan, we've got everybody blocking down. I think we're assuming we're by the DN. No, he just fought it. He broke a double team. He came through tackling end.
Ball spotted just inside the North Attleboro 25.
I'm not saying play action here, but boy, we got 9 or 10 guys getting involved in tackles.
Play action.
2nd and 9. Grendel is split far side. McDonald again tries straight ahead. He falls forward close to the 15-yard line.
The only reason I said it, Alan, on 2nd down, it's a little easier call than a 3rd down. Because 3rd down, people are starting to expect it long yard.
Yeah, but you know what? We're running the ball extremely well over those big guys.
Oh, yeah.
Let them have their fun.
And it is, in fact, the 23-yard line as this end of the field, a little more difficult to spot than the other. But the Warriors with a big 3rd down play here.
Timmy wants to get a look at this.
Callahan unsure, so a timeout is called. Charge to Foxborough.
It's a 20-second. Referee decided not to bring the microphone out. I think Timmy just got up to the line, and whether there was something specifically called in an area, give Timmy credit. Didn't like the way he looked at it, and this is a big play.
Being smart, being careful. You're up 14. You have an opportunity to extend the lead. Why not get it right?
A 3rd touchdown would certainly change the complexion of this game.
Jafune comes wide, near side. The pitch back is to McDonald. He has a big hole, falls forward, still on his feet. He'll be close to a first down.
But we're in 2-down territory down here.
Absolutely.
I see a flag though.
There is a flag on the far side of the field.
Holding. Let's see this again.
Holding
as
against
Alan,
Warriors.
as we said the last series, we could have seen that called a couple times.
Scott,
I don't see it.
our tight end has a little extra jersey.
They're going to hold
That's all right.
on the offense. We're going to repeat third down.
Well, it gives Timmy room to throw the ball.
That may have been the plan.
I don't think so.
So the penalty is marked off and pushes Foxborough back to the North Attleboro 29, 3rd and 15.
Great
play
ball
action.
fake.
Callahan throwing downfield.
He's got him. He's got Grendel.
Grendel touchdown.
I can't
Foxborough.
see. I'm looking at the fans. It looks like a
He
six-pack.
rolled out. And the ball rolled out of his hand.
What happened?
It is
I couldn't
incomplete.
see. The fans all stood up. I watched the left half signal touchdown.
Grendel had it in his arms, and somehow it rolled free.
Great play action. There isn't anybody near Timmy whatsoever. Timmy had like 3 guys. Here comes the throw. Let's take a look at it. Mikey Grendel.
Had it and lost it.
Wow.
So that brings up 4th down now for the Warriors.
Well, that changes a little bit.
4th and about 15.
Another.
And again, there'll be a timeout
Yeah, and
call.
it's too bad because North Attleboro was not ready. They had 2 guys covering the bunch, and 18 came running over at the end.
I think what we were looking for was a little single coverage on
Yeah, and they had double over there instead of the bunch.
And 18 came over late to get on top of the bunch. So.
And the question here, Alan, it's 4th and about 15. We can still get a first down, which means we could give the ball to McDonald, let him run off tackle.
They need to get down to the 15-yard line for a first down. Big 4th down play for the Warrior offense. Steve Field goes wide left. Jafune and Grendel on the near side. Callahan drops straight back.
Got the
throws
ball.
to Grendel. Grendel has it this time. He's finally run out of bounds.
It's a question of first down, that's all.
I think he's got more than enough. He looks to be down near the 10-yard line.
Mikey Grendel was not going to drop that second pass. What a great ball.
Big first 4th down conversion for the Warrior offense. They maintain possession.
This is a great pattern against his coverage. I mean, it's a dead area at 16 yards on the sideline. The young man in coverage can't get there.
Mikey just ran a little wheel down the sideline.
First and goal, Warriors from the North Attleboro 9-yard line. After the pass completion on first down.
Get out there, Sean. Get out there.
Looking and down near the 5-yard line on a keeper. Callahan is brought down.
That's strictly bootleg.
Great decision.
Make it bootleg.
Great decision to keep the ball right there. He had a couple of linemen in front of him.
Ball spotted on the North Attleboro 5-yard line. A gain of 4. 2nd and goal for the Foxboro offense. 5:46 to play, 3rd quarter. Warriors up by 2 touchdowns, but they're threatening for more. Here's the pitch back to McDonald straight ahead, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Foxboro.
Yes. Well, we're on the North Attleboro side, Alan. I don't hear much.
As you might expect.
I'm going to compose myself because we could get beat up over here if we don't. But
Dave McDonald, again,
push.
not touched until he gets to the 2, and then he's going to get in from the 2 on his own.
And how many times have we seen that?
Well, it's a good sight.
It sure is.
It's a good sight when you're going against a team that has won 38 games in a row.
Deja vu all over again. Here's Colwell to attempt his 3rd point after the ball game. Low snap handled by Heinricher, but the kick is wide left. So the conversion is no good, which is about the only thing that hasn't gone right for Foxborough thus far, as they extend their lead to 20-0.
Alan, I think what this does, though, it changes. When I talked about complexion of the game, I think it takes the game plan. This is a run-oriented wing T team that throws the waggle, throws the possession passes. They have to start looking downfield a little more often.
Yeah, and North has to score before the end of this quarter because the way Foxborough
controls the clock. I mean, we talked about that at the beginning.
put the offense on the field, first downs, control the clock, and score when you have the opportunity, and you win. And right now, they're doing everything they need to do to win, Foxborough. North, right now, they've got to come out and they've got to throw the ball.
And while there's a little bit of a break in the action, wanted to go over the crew list for tonight. Another fine job by the Cable 8 Sports crew. The producer director is Jim Ellsworth. On cameras tonight are Ed Pintella, Paul Ladd, Cliff Natalie, and Jim Darlington. The audio replay person is Mike Weber, as usual. Technical assistance is provided by Mike O'Leary and Harry Payne. And graphics is Matt Volvini. Thanks to the crew, again, doing a stellar job as the road show continues. And the big showdown between unbeaten teams here in North Attleboro has the Warriors out in front by a score of 20-0. The Warriors on defense shutting down the potent offense of the North Attleboro Red Rocketeers. There are 5 minutes and 36 seconds to play third quarter.
Dennis, I don't want to sound like anyone other than somebody who understands what's going on, but I tell you, it ain't over yet.
Ranko.
North Attleboro team can score points.
Spins one and accomplished what he wanted to accomplish as it was on the field. Mishandled there by number 2, Tim Whitman. But North Attleboro will take over. The ball is spotted.
I think this is a great idea.
Absolutely. He's been doing this a little bit.
Make the second level guys return it. Why give it to the guys deep? Because they're going to get there anyway.
Yeah. We have, I see a couple of white shirts out there. Matt Grindle, sophomore, is out at DN. Danny Manuel's getting a little blow on the side.
Well, I think what you've got now is a pass rush mode going in.
Yeah, I think so.
A coverage mode because they know they have to throw the ball here.
Lone setback is the
Great job, Sean.
And straight ahead, good for a couple on first down.
It's a great play by Sean Carroll right there.
As you said, this is a pass mode. These guys are just busting through to get after McGowan. Yeah. This is a good call. Catch them running by him. Sean was able to get a hand on him and hang on.
Sean beats the trap right there. The guard's coming to trap him. He beats the trap and gets on the fullback right away.
So again, North Attleboro lines up with a single setback. McGowan, two-step drop. Throwing near side.
He's open.
Has a man and out of the off the fingertips of Mark Manugian.
Wow.
Pass incomplete. It'll bring up third down.
We've had a couple of those tonight. Balls that probably should have been caught. I mean, it's a tough catch, but it's a catchable ball. That's a 1-2 step drop, and he's just putting the ball down the sideline. And for whatever reason, I mean, this guy's absolutely wide open.
To be technical as a coach, I think he's got to take that with the pinkies together, coming over the shoulder instead of the
you don't want to reach up. It'll be a softer catch coming down.
3rd and 7 from the North Attleboro 42-yard line.
Now, this is obviously a pass defense. Jack has about 7 linebackers, 7 safeties in there. We can't allow people free like that.
McGowan rolling near side, looks across the middle, pass is complete, and still on his feet inside the Foxboro 40, down near the 35.
Let go. That's stupid. Now we got one on the north sideline. We got one on the north sideline, which is probably as dumb as our penalty. That's going to neutralize the penalties.
Yeah, on the replay there, I'm going to ask why our defensive ends aren't getting upfield because they're not going to throw the ball.
Right.
We need to keep contained, make him throw the ball before he wants to.
The problem here is he's tackled and he's out of bounds right there. You got to let him go. He goes through. Now, if we leave this on,
well, see, we stop.
So, he gets pushed, but he gets pushed by a guy who isn't even playing, Alan.
Yeah.
This guy's in a sweatshirt. He's not even a player, and he just cost his team a couple of yards.
They get 2 of them.
So the penalties will offset.
The question is where are they going to put the ball?
Should be replay 3rd down.
What happens here is it's a dead ball, so it's going to be a first down there,
and then
you're going to walk off the 15. So I think you're going to end up with a 1st and 25 if they do it right.
I tell you what, I think Coach Sullivan isn't going to be too happy when he sees the film on that if they have it, because it's one of the non-players who takes a whack at our guy. Our guy just got penalized. He was dumb enough to get it.
My point here, though, is these are dead ball fouls, right?
No, the first one, well, I don't think Coach Sullivan's real happy with that.
I got a hold on the offense.
Oh, we got
We're
2
going to repeat
penalties.
third down. I got a dead ball, personal foul against the offense. I got a dead ball, personal foul against the defense. They both wash.
So we get the 15-yard penalty on the hold.
So the hold
That's
is the
how-
one we missed.
Well, here
But
we
whatever
go
it
again.
is,
Whatever it is, it worked in Foxborough's favor.
it's marked all the way back to the North Attleboro 30-yard line. It'll bring up a third down. They need to get out to the 48-yard line for a first down. So we'll have another big third down play for the Foxborough defense. Lone setback is 33 Donardo.
Hands up
Quick
over the
drop,
middle.
almost
wow,
quick
what a
drop,
catch.
and
What
a
a catch.
deflected reception by number 5, David Lowe.
They're going to get a first down on the spot, too. They have to give him a first down. We'll get the first down, too, Jim. No problem here. This is a great throw.
You know, Jason Butterman,
Jason
great
Butterman.
drop is underneath
Wow.
it, just slips through his hands. This kid makes a great
And
catch.
let's give number 5 credit. As soon as I don't even have my glasses on. I got no chance.
David Lowe.
Thank you, David Lowe. David Lowe makes a great catch on the tip drill. So Butterman makes a great drop, and Lowe makes a great pickup. So now we're back to square one. It's 1st and 10.
So the Warrior defense, unfortunately, almost had that play defended.
Allen, we've got some good-sized guys up front. They've got to get a hand up. They can't allow McGowan to have a clear look.
Well, we've rested, the first line guys. They're back in.
Again, McGowan
Burho.
with the quick drop across the middle to Edwards,
Great
and it's
hit.
off his shoulder pads and incomplete.
Wow.
And you're right, Paul. He is hearing footsteps back there.
Yeah. He's unloading, but we're still giving him a clear look. Burho's 6'6". Just a hand up.
We gotta work a little harder at keeping
again,
him off your legs.
That's almost a catchable ball.
He was
Boy,
a catchable ball.
he
It
got
hit him in the
popped,
shoulder pads.
and he got popped afterwards.
If
I'll
that was
tell
a
you.
spirit, would have killed him.
Whoa. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 from the North Attleboro 49-yard line. We're down to 4:13 to play third quarter. Again, a quick drop and a quick hitter near side, incomplete to Sullivan. It'll bring up 3rd and 10.
Just a quick look in. He was looking for yards after the catch on that one. That wasn't. That's just a one-step drop,
This is
quick
close
slam.
to illegal here. This is a little pick play.
Yeah, pick both ways. Look at this, and the other guy's almost even looking for it. North Attleboro, as much as we're shutting them down, and we are, they're not helping themselves with some of these catches.
A couple of catchable balls, but again, up top, we knew, Paul, that
Coach
they
Sullivan.
are not a passing team.
Well, I'm not saying they're not, but when you run the wing T, your passing game tends to be a possession pass, a waggle type thing. You've got the flats, you're throwing short. Occasionally you throw long to a backside post. But it's not a situation where you're going to throw the ball 20 times, 30 times a game, or be in a situation now where you have to throw the ball. When's the last time we saw a run? And I think North's strength, the quickness of their backs, the fact that their guards can get out there and pull and knock some people down.
Warriors maintain their 20-0 lead. The ball near midfield, still in North Attleboro territory. It's a 3rd and 10. And again, McGowan will roll to the far side, throws back across the middle, nobody there. Jafune was in the vicinity. He was the closest and may have let that drop, bringing up 4th down.
Again,
great pressure from up front. You see a little twist here with Sean Carroll's going to get outside and get in the face of the quarterback and make him throw the ball before he wants to.
Get those hands up. But don't jump, Sean. That nickel that you're jumping over isn't going to get there.
So it's 4th and 10, and North Attleboro, with 4:04 to play third quarter, is going to go. Manugian is split to the far side. 4th down. McGowan looks back across the middle, has Edwards across the middle. 1st down. So a big 4th down play, completion, McGowan to Edwards.
Alan, we've seen that play probably about 6 times tonight.
It's the same waggle
Ball fake,
play.
and then 88 just runs over the middle. We've got to get, our linebackers, that's a tough drop for a backer. That's almost 15 yards, 20 yards.
So the pass completion brings it down to the Foxboro 31-yard line. 1st and 10, Red Rocketeers. McGowan again looks downfield, has a pass complete to 33 is DiNardo.
McDonald has a cramp. McDonald has a cramp. And this is just the waggle type look. Fullback in the flats. And watch Mac come up. I mean, DiNardo's just a tough kid, as is Mac, and he just cramped up immediately.
Yep.
And I'll tell you, DiNardo took a hit right on his thighs. That's a great hit, great contact.
Yeah, you can see DiNardo walking it off in the huddle right now. He's kind of shaking that leg.
Someone from a visiting town, they announced their name.
Certainly a loss of McDonald for any length of time will hurt Foxborough both sides of the football. But that 1st down pass completion, good for 9 yards, brings up 2nd and 1 from the Foxborough 22. McDonald on his feet, gingerly walks toward the Foxborough bench.
The good news, Dennis, I'm sure, it's just a cramp. He'll be back in a play. The bad news is he's out for a play.
So North Attleboro offense forced into an unfamiliar position where they are throwing on nearly every down. As you mentioned, Paul, they haven't run in quite some time, and now they do. Inside handoff, lumbering forward, 33 is DiNardo. That'll be 1st down and more.
You know, and this drive, I mean, this is just the basic fullback, Gallen. Great trap block, 55. The thing about this drive is it hasn't taken a lot of time because he's been a pass-oriented run.
Right. They started this drive with 5 minutes and a few seconds left. So
1st and 10, North Attleboro from the Foxborough 14-yard line. 2:45 to play 3rd quarter. Again, this is DiNardo trying to get outside. Now he cuts it back in. He may be down near the 10-yard line. Gain of a couple.
Jeff Del Grasso, who's in for McDonald, came up and made a great play. Frank Slattery caught it from behind.
Did a nice job there. He controlled the corner, the fullback bounces it.
I mean, this is just Nick DiNardo. He's their bread and butter down inside the 20, I think. Slattery from behind. Del Grasso came up, made a great stick.
2nd and 6 from the Foxborough 10. Lone setback is DiNardo. McGowan straight back, looking into the end zone, tries one in the corner intended for Edwards.
Great job over the
away.
back. You know, Timmy Callahan is 6'1". Timmy Callahan can jump. You just can't assume that because the kid's 6'6", it's going to happen. And they've tried that too many times tonight.
What?
I mean, that's just a jump ball.
If you watch him on his face, look, he goes to the ball, he gets himself in position.
Watch who goes up first.
Boom.
Timmy goes up before the ball gets there. He knows he can't wait for the 6'6" kid to go up.
Rendell also over there on the coverage in the end zone. 1 tick, less than 2 minutes in the 3rd quarter, 1:59. 3rd and 6 from the Foxborough 10.
I think we see DiNardo with the ball again here.
Split near side is 8, Manugian. On the far side is Edwards, 88. Here's an inside handoff, tripping toward the end zone, but short. But that should be enough for a 1st down inside the Foxborough 5.
I'll tell you what, the last 2 yards, he's diving and crawling before his knee hits. Great inside handoff.
This is great balance here.
Yep.
Great balance, because he gets tripped up coming through the line.
Right there,
here.
he's tripped.
Look at this.
Knee never hit.
Great run.
He got another 4 yards falling. Timeout Foxborough here.
Well, the end result is they're still short of the 1st down. They bring up another 4th down play for the Foxborough defense. The ball is on the Foxborough 5-yard line. Just under a minute and a half, minute 29 to play 3rd quarter. The Warriors up 20-0.
If they score, all I'm going to say is that the last 2 minutes of this drive have taken longer because of the fact that they were involved in some run and it wasn't just bang, bang, bang down the field. The game is a long way from over.
And give North credit. I mean,
absolutely.
After that holding penalty and the personal foul thing down here, I mean, that drive could have stalled right there. But they chipped away and they kept coming back.
McGowan has made some real good decisions. That throw in the corner to 88, I guess it's going to work against most teams. It's one of the reasons why Jack put Timmy in on defense, because Jack knows that Timmy's 6'1". He's bigger than all the other guys in the secondary, and Timmy's an athlete.
Yeah.
And that is paying off in spades for Jack in terms of what Timmy's been able to do on the defensive end of the game.
So this will be the second time that in this drive that North Attleboro has gone for it on 4th.
Jack has a run team in, Dennis. He took out Timmy. He's looking for North to try and get the first down this time.
4th and a little more than 1. And a flag is thrown.
We have a delay?
We broke the
Oh, too many
12.
guys. I think we have too many guys.
We'll wait for the call.
And a substitution infraction against the defense, going to be a first down.
We had 12 guys come out on the field. Shouldn't happen after a timeout.
Yep.
Now that's the first mistake that Foxborough has made this evening. It's gone all their way, and you don't want to see anything happen that gives the other team any momentum.
Well, it's 1st and goal. Now we just have to hope it takes 4 plays.
1st and goal from the Foxborough 5-yard line on the penalty. Costly penalty. McGowan, here's a handoff coming near side and into the end zone. Touchdown, 26, Rob Dargis, the ball carrier.
And Dargis has been their leading scorer, as I mentioned earlier. Although 15 guys have scored, I think Dargis had 4. This is his 5th touchdown. This is just an ISO.
Just an ISO, and gets good blocking, the point of attack.
Through the point of attack.
Keeps his feet going. And
So credit the Foxborough defense holding the potent North Attleboro offense to a touchdown, but it took them almost 3/4 of the football game in which to do it. Dan Ludwig puts it through. We're waiting for the signal, and it is good.
A delayed signal.
well, they like to keep the crowd in suspense.
Yeah, well.
So with 1:25 to play in the 3rd quarter.
Now,
North Attleboro on the board, trail Foxborough by 13 at 20-7.
You're going to see an onside kick, I'm pretty sure.
well, you know, we may, Alan, although I don't think it's necessary. The momentum that Coach Sullivan was looking for is starting to slide back. They scored. They were able to drive the ball down the field despite a couple of setbacks. They're back in the game. All they need to do is score 2 more. They don't have to worry about 2-point conversions because we missed ours. So I think at this point he's probably just going to kick it and let his defense play football.
Back deep near side is number 4, Del Grosso. In the middle is McDonald and Jafune on the far side.
We just need right now to take care of the ball because we don't need to add to the momentum that seems to be shifting us.
Certainly turnovers will hurt whoever commits one. Dan Ludwig to kick it off for North Attleboro. Has it teed up as if he's going to kick it away. And he does. High kick to be fielded by McDonald, close to his goal line. Comes straight back up.
Watch out!
Back on the far side, nearly broke it. Was brought down near the 25-yard line.
That would have been scary.
Yeah, he was in a shoelace there.
I would have liked to have seen number 14 try and tackle Max straight up. David was supposed to run through the middle, but he got to the middle and it was closed. So he just took off to the outside. The wall starts to form, but it breaks down shortly after forming.
And you'll see 24, Mark Fernandez.
Oof, just missed him. 11 just missed him also.
There, right there.
That's the last guy. Now what do we got?
Another flag thrown.
Illegal substitution infraction against the offense.
What is going on that bench over there, Paul? I mean, there are 2 costly penalties.
There's no excuse for either one of those. I'm just not sure whether guys are going in because they assume they're in and they're not supposed to be in according to that set. But you can't give up a first down and you can't go 1st and 15 and continue to be successful.
So, 5-yard penalty. Backs the Warriors up. Pitch back here to McDonald. He gets into the secondary, still on his feet.
You know,
trying to strip that ball out of McDonald, but he held it well.
Dave McDonald will neutralize many penalties. David is a player Gary Barrett makes it.
Watch the offensive line just open a hole here, and Gary Barrett.
And there's Barrett with a nice little, even
guard.
Nick Sulham at the end. So we just picked up about 10 yards.
Ball on the Foxboro 23-yard line. And again, a handoff to McDonald.
We missed that corner. The corner's coming real hard, and we missed him.
He's out across the 30-yard line. We'll bring up third and about 5.
Just that little toss ISO to the left side, and you'll see a red blur go by. He's coming from about 15 yards outside the line of scrimmage. He's just flying.
Yeah, but McDonald still gets positive yardage
right.
And the other part of it is the fact that the running game has run the clock down to 10 inside 10 seconds.
I think we're going to call a timeout here. No, we're going to wait for the period.
That might be the expiration of the third quarter.
Good. Let's have that one over with.
They'll switch sides of the field, and the Warriors, after 3, maintain a 13-point lead over North Attleboro at 20-7.
And again, one of the things that we said, we cannot have the turnover to add to the momentum that North Attleboro is starting to build. Now the penalty put us in the hole. Mac picks up 10, we pick up a couple. This is a big third down play because it'll take a little bit of steam out of the North balloon if we're able to maintain this for a little bit. The clock needs to be on our side.
Right, we need to run the clock down. We also have to keep in mind that if it comes down to it, we've only got 2 timeouts.
We have only 2?
Foxborough has 2 timeouts.
What about North? The idea they were calling a few down there.
North, I don't believe, has called a timeout in the second half.
But it will be academic if the Warriors can keep possession of the football and continue to run against the North Attleboro defense and wear out that clock. There are 11 minutes left in the ball game. In this battle of the undefeateds, in which the Warriors have performed admirably throughout the entire game, save for a couple of substitution penalties against them. One that gave North Attleboro a first down inside their 10. Here's the pitch back to McDonald. He's still on his feet and is going to be short of a first down.
Well, it depends on where they spot the ball. If it's on the white line, it should be a first down.
He's got it.
First down.
And they are.
And here's the deal.
Now they're going to measure.
Nick Sulham blocked 36. That's the key. 36 has been beating us. Nick Sulham went right up and get in his face, and Matt got his yardage.
That's a first down.
This is usually, Dennis, we're fortunate that our guys don't have to play in the fourth quarter, in some of those games. But right now, it's a question who fades first, because we're banging each other pretty good for 3 quarters. And the fourth quarter, if we can wear them down, it's to our advantage, obviously. If we can't, watch out.
Ball control, vitally important here. North Attleboro needs to score, and they can't without the football.
What do we got here?
Is it my imagination or the officials taking over here?
No, 62 was down and hurt at the end of that play.
Right. And I think they charged the timeout to North Attleboro because of the injury. Or, yeah, if he stayed in.
He has to come out.
If he stayed in, he fell down. If he stayed in, now Sullivan shouldn't be arguing this because they're looking out for the safety of the player. The kid goes down on his knee, and the umpire isn't going to start the game, the referee. And if they leave him in there, it costs him a timeout.
I think that was the option he was given him.
And the good part is the clock is running. First and 10 Warriors from their own 35-yard line. Pitch back to McDonald again, and he's into the secondary. He's got a first down and more. He's across midfield in North Attleboro territory. Across the 40, down inside the 35-yard line.
Look at, the thing that I'm just looking at this line. We've been saying it all year, Alan, but damn it, this is a great line. Look at what they...
I said last year they had the makings of a greatness. Look at these guys just
bang, bang. McDonald goes through untouched. He's into the secondary, and he dukes out this last guy.
What I like most about the end of that play was Dan Emanuel was picking up the North players back here in the
Danny
pile,
and Sean were back here, and the other 3
around.
guys were downfield looking to block someone else.
Yep.
First and 10 Warriors from the North Attleboro 33-yard line. Pitch again to McDonald. Why not? He's tripped up, but he gets 3 or 4 before he's brought down near the 30-yard line.
What a block.
What do you guys figure for yardage? McDonald, he's got to be about $150.
Yeah,
He's got to be over 100, no question about that.
Poor number 12 here gets some frequent flyer miles. Oh.
Oh, man, he did one. You know, he only needed, I was telling Sean, I was kidding with my son, he only needed 260 yards to break 1,000 tonight.
Is that so?
Yeah, he's at 750. I didn't think it would happen. I mean, I was just kidding.
Grendel comes near side. 2nd and 7. Pitch again to McDonald. He's got some blockers trying to get outside, still on his feet.
Oh.
Turns it back upfield and rips off some good yardage, and man, is he quick.
Alan, you don't teach that. You don't teach that quickness.
Did you see the acceleration? He plants that right foot when he gets to the corner. He looks like he's done it.
This is a play that shouldn't have worked. They did a great job defending it. They fought off the block, and now it's McDonald. And look at this. The shoulder goes.
Watch the acceleration.
It must be downhill. Maybe it's downhill over there.
3rd and 2 from the North Attleboro 25-yard line.
How about Gary Barrett for a carry?
Barrett and McDonald are in the backfield. Steve Field is split to the near side. McDonald again, he's hit in the backfield, falls forward, probably will be short. Looks like he's inside the 25.
I think we're in 2-down territory, though.
Absolutely.
Looks like 63. And I tell you, this kid's played a great game. He's been in there taking a brunt of the hit play after play. He spun off that hit and was ready for the tackle.
63 being Mike Hogan, a 6'1 senior.
Yeah, you got to help us out here. My glasses are not too. Oh, wait a minute. I found them.
You got the glasses on. Now all you need to do is look at the play sheet. You'll be all right.
Dennis is doing such a good job. We're going to take a timeout so that we can talk about it over here, Dennis.
Has anybody seen my glasses?
Well, you know, they're putting a beating on everyone, including me.
Why should you be exempt?
That's right.
All right, who took the timeout?
We did. Foxborough did.
8:24 to play in the ball game.
According to our crack stat man over here, Alan thinks we have 1 timeout left, which could be a factor if we can't turn this into points.
Not only that, but if they can convert on 4th down here and get another set of downs to work with,
huge.
That is, yeah, they
runs
don't.
The clock. Runs the
in
clock.
the meantime, they don't need more points if they keep possession of the ball.
Now, the official just came over to North. We may be out of time.
Now, if we do get the first down here and the clock continues, now North has to think about saving time by using their timeouts while they're on defense, which means they won't have them when they get back on offense.
So the pace of the game has slowed down substantially. As you might guess, the chess match is on. Huge play in the ball game here. 4th and 2 for the Warriors. The ball on the North Attleboro 24, and it's McDonald straight ahead. He falls forward, and he's going to be close.
I tell you, I'm looking at Sean and Danny Emanuel pointing at Coach Otts.
You know,
I think they may have had a conversation.
Great call.
You know, we went back to this earlier. He ran to the right side.
Look, he's an arm tackle away from breaking this one for a touchdown.
That's right. And I saw Sean and Danny both pointing over to Otts. So either Otts challenged them or they wanted it.
For that play, and they wanted it, and they got it done.
So the Warriors convert 1st and 10 from the North Attleboro 20.
Here we go again.
It's McDonald
Hide
straight
behind
ahead.
Sean,
Going back and forth,
Hold
still
on
on
the
his
ball.
feet. No one can bring him down.
You know, I think these kids are going to sleep well tonight, Alan. They are just working. He just hides behind Sean Ballou, Sean Carroll, Danny Emanuel, and then at the last point says, okay, I'm going to get a couple of my own.
And you can see the respect being earned and returned in the trenches as opposite opponents
once again,
are starting to help people up.
Giving a North player a hand up, patting him on the rear end.
2nd and 5. Again, McDonald. He cuts it out near side.
He's on his own.
He might be inside the 10, near the 5.
It's another first down.
But that'll be close, if not another first down for the Warriors.
Yeah, and here's...
So the defense is bunching down inside now. He just bounces this outside and gets what he can.
And I look at the huddle as it's forming, and I see Nick Solham walking up to Harry Payne and Dave Salmon, giving them 5. These kids like playing with each other. The backs appreciate what's going on, and the line just gets the job done, Alan.
Well, you know, they've got the good chemistry going.
We got a timeout here. I think North really, this is, I think, close the case.
Right. I mean, Foxborough scores here. You know, you're looking at, again, another 20-point deficit, and, you know, they need to save some time on this clock if they have any hopes of coming back.
Where's Don Meredith when you need him?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to be talking to a buddy of mine, Danny Ventura, who writes the Sweet 16 for the Herald, and he's going to hear about Foxborough. I think Foxborough needs to jump into that. These kids have proven tonight, we're coming at you, and you got to stop us, and they've been doing it all year. There's nothing fancy about what we're doing here.
No, there isn't, but Dave McDonald has been the workhorse. And he has 2 touchdowns. He's working on another as he goes inside here. He stops short of the end zone. But they'll be knocking on the door again. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
I like to see how he snuck through there. I mean, it was a pretty good wall right there.
He followed Barrett, Ballou, Carroll, and Payne.
You watch, there's a wall right there. He gets real skinny and scores through for a yard.
And we're going to be spotting the ball, looks like in about the 4.
Yeah, we don't have to be in a hurry to score here either.
No.
I mean, the clock is on our side right now.
2nd and goal. 6:11 to play in the game. McDonald again falls forward. He'll be short of the end zone.
The big thing is hold on.
That's okay. Hold on to the ball.
And you know what? If we don't score here, I think you're going to see a field goal attempt because we need the points.
You'd have to rethink that because, I mean, if you give them the ball inside the 5, they got to go 90-something yards.
No.
You know what I mean? They need 2 scores.
I'd just like to put that extra point up there so it doesn't take 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, it's something that's on the board that you can't take away is worth a lot.
And I think this is what the conversation is in terms of where they're going to run to make sure that Caldwell does have a chance if he has to put it through.
3rd and goal. And on
he's got him.
Play action, the pass was deflected. Good defensive play there.
Wow, what a
made
great
by
defensive
number 62,
play.
John Cahill.
What a great defensive play.
I think Timmy
threw too soon.
Gets real excited here because he's, you know, Cicerone's wide open.
Yeah. All he's got to do is take another step.
Tries to zip it in there. All he's got to do is hook shot that thing over there. I mean, there's nobody over there with Scott.
And I believe Caldwell has come in. Is that correct?
Well, I see Heinricher coming out.
Yep,
I haven't.
That's Caldwell.
Okay.
He missed the last extra point, so we need to give him a little time, make sure it comes up.
Nice time to run the gate.
Not only that, but we saw a good fake field goal attempt against Sharon. I'm sorry, that was a fake punt.
Nice snap.
And the
kicked it low.
Partially deflected. Couldn't see who got a hand on it.
I just think he kicked it low.
So now they're going to get the ball to 20 coming out. So instead of 97 yards, it's going to be 80.
Let's take a look at this. It looked like Dennis jumped on it and kicked the top of the football. Yeah, I mean, that ball never had a chance.
He may have been peeking a little and see it go through the uprights before he got his foot on it.
Well, we need to play defense. We need to play solid. Obviously, the ball has to go up. Again, it takes Donato out of the mix unless they're going to throw it to him.
So North Attleboro will take over. 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Okay, they're on the clock right now, so they don't hustle a little bit here, they could get a delayed game.
And they will call a timeout.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Alan, one of the things that we as coaches say is that defense wins ball games. And that's what it's going to come down to right now. The defense has been solid the whole game, and now they need
wins
to
games. Defense wins championships.
Okay. Well, I'm looking at this game as a potential championship type situation. And the kids have played well defensively the whole game, and they need to suck it up. Even if North scores, they can't allow the quick one. They've got to make them work their way up the field.
Hey, if they're gonna score on you, make them go the 80 yards.
Yep.
Make them eat up some clock.
5:17 to play.
Yeah,
Warriors.
North is down to 3 timeouts, so
that's a good sign. That was one I'm sure Coach Sullivan didn't want to take.
Number 12, Sullivan, is split near side. McGowan drops straight
wide
back.
Open.
Looks
Going
near
up the
side,
sideline.
looking for Sullivan, but overthrows him.
Police officer, please go over
2nd and 10.
great coverage.
Police officer. Please go to the baseball diamond.
Looks like there's somewhat some extracurriculars going on the far side of the ropes on the Foxborough side of the field.
But giving him a heads up, obviously got a bunch of people to leave too. I hope there's more than one police officer going. There's a lot of kids over there.
A touch football game going on over the baseball diamond.
Okay.
This time, Manugian, number 8, comes near side. McGowan looks across the middle, now tucks it under. He'll run it. He's met by Buttimer, but it looks like he'll have a first down. He's out across the 30-yard line. But the clock continues to run. We're inside 5 minutes at 4:58.
Burho keeps coming within an arm's length, Alan, of making a huge defensive play.
The key here, though, is the linebackers drop underneath their 6'6" tight end, and he's not able to throw him the ball over the middle that time, so they had to pull it down and run. Clock's running.
They stopped it to move the sticks. It's 1st and 10, but now it's started back up again. Ball spotted on the North Attleboro 30-yard line. 1st and 10, Red Rocketeers. Manugian again is split near side. McGowan.
Where's Donato?
Rolling near side. Now he's going to tuck it under again. He's out across the 40 to about the 41-yard line. It'll be enough for another first down. But the clock continues to run.
Well, we got a replay, because I'll tell you, there was a...
Paul Westboro is getting tackled.
Yeah. I mean, he's got his sleeve and arm, and West takes out John. Now he makes a decision. He's going to run for it. I don't know if we're going to see the end of this. He's down. He's down.
This time, 88, Edwards is split to the near side, short side of the field. McGowan throws back across the middle, incomplete.
You know, I'll tell you what.
Good defense. That's great coverage.
Alan, we've been talking about this, and I see Sean going to the ref. He is absolutely getting tackled. I saw 3 guys grab him and Parker as they went through.
And you know, nice twist here. We've got Barrett at the other defensive end right now for pass rush purposes.
Great move. A couple of games ago, he put Feitner in there. He's got Feitner still in the middle.
We're inside 4 minutes at 3:55 to play in the ball game. 2nd and 10, and here's Donato. He's out across his 45 to about the 48-yard line.
And there's Feitner again. Feitner must have a conservative count, 8 to 10 tackles.
Oh, anyway, he's flying all over the field. He's been everywhere tonight.
Yeah, and you know, it's a nice call, but
it's a good call.
The problem is the clock. It's not the clock, Foxborough anymore, it's the clock.
Ball spotted just short of the North Attleboro 49. And here comes the blitz. And it's caught in the backfield for a loss. Ball carrier there is number 26.
That's
for
a personal foul.
Now
we got to get everyone out of there. That was stupid. The kid from North just absolutely runs over him, and all the kid's doing is falling back. Now that's stupid. They're moving the ball. They don't need this.
And you know what? Instead of 4th and 4 or 5, it's going to be 4th.
But look at
and
this.
20.
I mean, you know, he's tackled, and all he should have done was fall down. All right, he falls down. No one tackles him. Now watch this. Out of nowhere, bang. The play's dead, and out of nowhere, he comes and whacks him. You don't need that. I see 2 flags, so we're probably getting 1 too.
I got a dead ball. I got a personal foul against the offense. Be 4th down.
You know, the fans can argue and yell all they want. It was so obvious that there was no reason to do that. The play was dead. No one hit him.
But what we have to do is, Foxborough has to do is keep it composed.
Oh, absolutely.
Just play
absolutely.
defense, make the play, get up, get back in your huddle. Hey, the game is yours if you're smart.
Well, it brings up a big 4th down play.
4th down.
And it's going to be,
punt.
as Derek would say, I think it's more than a $5 cab ride.
Oh, baby. And you know, there's no attempt to do anything. He's got to put the ball up in the air. Jack will probably just have 3 people rushing at this point.
They need to get into Foxborough territory to the Foxborough 48 for a first down.
You see Paul Jaffoon instructing the defensive backs to knock it down. Don't catch it, don't intercept it, knock it down.
McGowan dropping straight back, is under pressure. Here's a screen that's
set
up.
Right. Good call. But
and tripping over his own feet along with Jason Buttimer on the tackle. Ball carrier there, I believe, was 26, was Dargis.
Yep. You know, it's a great call, but we got 7 guys playing the pass.
No, it's a well set up screen. He's got a picket fence in front of him, and a hash mark trips him.
Well, I mean, the ball is caught. Now he's breaking out. I know I saw Jason Buttimer hanging in there. He wasn't going too far, so I don't know how much further he might have gotten.
So as the Warriors take over in North Attleboro territory at their 38-yard line, some of the North Attleboro faithful are heading for the exits. Here's Dave McDonald.
Dave,
he
hold
cuts
on
it
to the ball,
outside.
David.
He's still on his feet. Down inside, close to the 35-yard line.
You know, you can say what you want, but you have to walk out of here respecting Dave McDonald and respecting the job that this offensive line has done.
Yeah, I mean, you can't question this.
Here comes Mac. You know, second, third effort spin, and he's still going. He sets himself up for some great hits because of that spinning.
Gain of about 4 on first down for the Warriors. 2nd and 6.
You know, and I tell you what, I think Jack is saying with what we just said. There's 2 minutes and 28 seconds left. We don't say squat.
Nope.
We snap the ball, we run, we get back up, and we get into our huddle.
No need. Let the scoreboard speak for itself.
It's tough when you've climbed a mountain 38 times to slip and fall once.
Happens.
Can't take anything away from the performance of the Foxborough Warriors here tonight, as they have all year long on the road, have come in very businesslike, shut down the potent North Attleboro offense for almost 3 quarters. North Attleboro didn't put any points on the board until there were about a minute left in the 3rd quarter. Steve Field is split to the near side. Pitch to McDonald.
Great
big
block.
hole. He's got a lot of room. Saving tackle there, but it'll be close to a first down.
Look at these. I mean, you know,
hey,
Danny,
behind
Harry, Sean Ballou, Sean Carroll.
Danny and Sean all night long.
And you got to throw 44 in there, Gary Barrett. I mean, Gary's just laying people out. It's what we've been seeing all year. But, you know, we've had some games where it just hasn't been there. Tonight it's there.
Well, you know, there's games where we weren't as sharp or weren't as crisp as we should be. But I'll tell you what, they picked a heck of a night to put it all together.
That was their last time
and
out.
the public address announcer has advised us that that was the last timeout for North Attleboro.
So pretty soon we'll have my favorite stance, my favorite set, the victory snap.
There are 142 seconds left in this ball game.
I'm going to, you know something? As a parent, I'm going to enjoy every single one of them.
I don't blame you one little bit, Paul. This has been great for Foxborough.
You got to remember, too, these kids are doing this on the road every week.
Every week.
Foxborough 20, North Attleboro 7. Warriors on the North Attleboro 27. McDonald gets the call again.
Why not? Why not, David? Why not?
And he's into the end zone.
Unbelievable.
What a night for Dave McDonald.
And a personal foul.
Hey, why not?
Unbelievable, David McDonald.
His 3rd touchdown of the night, Dave McDonald.
Yeah, let's look at the replay.
I'm going to say it again. He told me before the game, he says, they can't stop me.
Here we go.
What, he's a man
Dave
of his
McDonald
word.
to the right side of the line.
Breaking tackles.
Everybody doing the job. Breaking tackles, breaking tackles.
He finishes this with a cramp. Watch. He's cramped up right there.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And then he gets the smack from behind. Boy, I tell you, it's been 38 games in coming, but these kids on the other side of the field deserve this game.
You know what? The noise is coming from a different side of the field this year. Last year we had to sit over here.
High snap.
Duck,
Heinrich
duck,
can't handle
duck.
it. It's still loose
Fall
on the field.
Good man, good man.
Finally covered there by Matt Webster.
All right, so next week we'll work on our snaps.
So the point after is no good, but nonetheless, with 2:13 to play in the ball game, the Warriors 26, North Attleboro 7.
This is, you know, we've seen this how many times this year? David McDonald running behind our offensive line.
Sean Carroll and
Danny Emanuel, Sean Ballou, Harry Payne, David Salmon, and look at this. David McDonald, if he's got to have close to 200 yards.
3 touchdowns and a lot of yardage.
What do you say? About 200? I don't know. Just a couple.
Even the North Attleboro folks are asking us,
That
who
was-
is that guy?
That was Mansfield. They're playing this Thanksgiving, Dennis. But they get a couple weeks away. They got to worry about North. They got North next week.
Who is that masked man?
Well, you know, the Boston Globe this morning picked Foxborough to win. But not only that, they picked North Attleboro to lose 2 in a row.
Really?
They said that Mansfield would beat them next week.
Well,
That's interesting.
that was what was going on in the press box before the game, saying that even if North were able to survive this game, they got another big one coming up next week, which sets up an interesting Turkey Day for us this year. So North Attleboro is out of timeouts. They trail in the ball game by 19 points at 26-7. Ranko to kick it off for the Warriors. And he hits a squibber that's still bouncing around.
Alive.
Oh,
And
what
needs
a
to be
hit.
Covered, but good coverage downfield.
My goodness. Mark Zongetti put the kid into the middle of November.
That was Andy Plant, number 15.
I don't think this should be watched by anybody under the age of 15 at home. I mean, the poor guy, he's picking up a bouncing ball. Here it is. He picks it up, and now he looks. Boom! That's a decleater.
So
Westboro, boy, I tell you, he deserves a hand. This kid came out of nowhere to play DN tonight. Jack's trying to get some kids in. Make sure you got 11. That's all that counts.
1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line. 2:07 to play in the ball game. McGowan. And got across the 40-yard line. Ball carrier there is Donardo. Fans wanting a face mask call, but there
he
is
got
none.
the top of the shoulder pads. You'll see it on the replay. Wasn't even close to face mask. Here it is right here. Matter of fact, he's got the shoulder pad on the side with the number. But you know something? I've been over here. My kids have been playing for 4 years, and I've never seen a win here. So I'm kind of enjoying this.
Edwards, number 88, is split to the near side. McGowan rolling to his left.
Don't get
Throws across the middle, intended for Sullivan, but out beyond his reach.
All right, Jack, I think you can clear the bench here. Let's get some kids in.
You know, great coverage. Great coverage. This defense has really stepped it up a notch tonight. Came out and shut down a very, very good offense.
3rd and 2.
Gary Barrett, great job.
$1:25 to play in the ball game. Manugian, number 8, is split near side. And the fans begin their applause for
38 wins, and they deserved every
North
single
Attleboro
second
Red
of it.
Rocketeers. Here's a pass that's complete across the middle.
That's a nice catch.
That's Edwards, Kyle Edwards, 88, into Foxborough territory at the 45.
38 wins in succession is a feat that probably will not be duplicated by any team that I can imagine. Just too many things happen, and I guess if it had to happen, it's good that it happened against a great team.
Absolutely. I mean, it wasn't a fluke.
There's no
loss.
fluke. No fluke.
No fluke.
Inside a minute to play in the ball game.
Stay home.
Here's an inside handoff and a lot of running room into the secondary. Ball carry there for North Attleboro.
Number 76
26
came down
is
holding.
Dargis. North Attleboro player down
Okay,
on the
Jack.
field. That is 76, you say, Paul.
Let's get a couple guys. Yeah, I saw 76. Let's go. Let's get a couple more guys in here. They earned it.
So with a timeout, injury timeout on the field, the Foxborough Road Warriors sign.
The sign has gone up.
Has gone up.
The sign has gone up.
And they'll be partying in Foxborough tonight as the Warriors have knocked off the vaunted Red Rocketeers.
I told you before the game, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Give me credit here.
Yes, you did.
Give me credit here. I told you before the game this was going to happen. I love it.
As well you should. Big ball game, and the Warriors this time, must be the experience from playing on the road, because previous couple of years coming in here, they haven't been able to put together this kind of ball game.
Dennis, they don't know anything else this year.
They put forth a masterpiece tonight.
You got to give credit to where credit's due. To Coach
Get Sean
Montanelli
out of
getting
there.
that defense ready to play today, and to the offensive staff. What a great game they called today. Great game.
There have only been a couple of turnovers in the ball game. Both belong to North Attleboro, and the Warriors scored their second touchdown of the first half off that turnover. A couple of fumbles, but that's been it. Warriors have played pretty much mistake-free football throughout, with the exception of a couple of substitution penalties that kind of hurt. But in hindsight, it didn't hurt that bad. Crowd applauds. That's Mark Medeiros, who's 76, being helped off the field.
You know, the way they get banged up tonight, good Boston Globe could be right.
About what?
Losing 2 in a row.
I know. Oh, my.
49 seconds to play in the ball game.
You're composing yourself.
North Attleboro is out of timeouts. Ball is on the Foxboro 33-yard line. McGowan.
There goes
Inside
Donato.
handoff, Donato. Into the secondary.
Wow, what a hit, Del Grasso.
Turk.
Jeff Del Grasso.
With a great tackle.
And now Donato came up limping. Coach Montanelli just got drenched. That's the replay we should make. Coach Montanelli, they don't do this. Jack doesn't get into any of this stuff. He's so laid back, it's crazy. The kids finally got him.
First and 10. Ball on the Foxboro 33. I'm sorry, that's 21. Looking in the end zone.
Little push off
for Edwards, and the pass is complete in the end zone. Touchdown, North Attleboro.
Terrific. With 3 seconds,
Right.
thank you.
They're going to have it.
Wow. I know. Yeah, one of the fans saw what I saw. 88 pushed off, but at this point, that's a touchdown. Let's go home and have a drink.
It's a good non-call.
Yeah.
The officials might get to the locker room.
Maybe we can
They'll
too.
be all set.
I'll tell you, Coach Jack Montanelli has earned this as much as any coach in Eastern Mass. He's gone through the things that happen to being a head coach, Alan. You and I know about those things. He's hung in there defending his kids. It's a team made up of seniors, for seniors, by seniors. And boy, this puts him one run closer to that game in December.
Ludwig's kick is up and good.
Somebody's got to call the neighbors and get the ball back. That just went through the front door.
So that makes it Foxboro 26, North Attleboro 14. 3 seconds left on the clock. And the Warriors will have defeated the vaunted North Attleboro Red Rocketeers after they ran off 38 consecutive victories. But the record is not to be and will stand at 40, set from 1948 to 1952 by Concord High School.
You know, how do you know when you have a special team? When you can walk in to somebody else's field week after week and come out with a win.
And get the job done. And you know, I mentioned it last game when they were walking off the field after Sharon. There wasn't the bravado. There wasn't the hand raising. They're on a mission. They're on a mission. It's not over yet.
All week in school, there wasn't a peep out of them. These guys were all business all week long. They knew what they had to do.
Big night for Dave McDonald. 3 touchdowns. The other touchdown being scored on a pass play to Mike Grendel.
Jack is all about seniors, and they're going to enjoy this tonight.
As well they should.
Absolutely.
And the fans, I mean, Dennis, we didn't even talk about it. The fans that came here tonight, the people that are here to support this team on the road in the game of the year. It's over. We're 6-0, baby. And I said we are 6-0.
How great is this?
Look
How
at
great
this.
is this?
This is what you play high school football
bodies
for.
out there. I mean, what a great crowd here.
And those are kids. Those aren't the adults. Those are kids from the schools that have come here to show their support for this football team. And I'll tell you what, North Attleboro and Foxboro have earned each other's respect. This was a hard-fought football game between two very good football teams. The cameras say it all. We don't need to add to this. The cameras say it all. It's certainly not bedlam, it's euphoria. Kids on the field, teammates hugging. The end of one era, maybe the beginning of another.
And as we, from our position in the North Attleboro section, the North Attleboro fans in stunned silence.
You know, give them credit. Give these fans over here credit. You know, they've taken it well. I mean, it's got to be a devastating blow to have the streak come to an end, but you know, they all stood up and they applauded their kids, so give them credit.
So the Warriors come into North Attleboro against both teams undefeated at 5-0. The Warriors leave still undefeated at 6-0.
This is a great scene, you know. If you've ever played high school football, this is one of those, you know, one-in-a-lifetime experiences right here.
And as Paul had mentioned earlier, it was a convincing victory. It was no fluke by any stretch of the imagination. The Warriors played great on defense, not allowing North Attleboro onto the scoreboard until late in the third quarter. The Warriors had put up 2 touchdowns in the first half, put up 2 more in the second half, and come away with a 26-14 victory.
Give all the credit to the coaching staff. They came in with a great game plan. You know, they had it scouted out perfectly. They knew exactly what they wanted to do. I thought offensively that was some of the best play calling, you know, that I've seen, you know, in the 2 years of doing TV with you. I thought they did a marvelous job picking apart that defense.
McDonald, big night for him, 3 touchdowns, but he was the workhorse. And when obviously the Warriors on offense wanted to play ball control, and McDonald was the main reason they were able to do that.
You know, and they consistently went to the right side over Sean Carroll and Dan Emanuel. And, you know, give the right side of that line a lot of credit tonight. They were just immense in, you know, creating holes and seams for McDonald to run wild.
So Paul Carroll has left to go down onto the field to congratulate the Foxboro team.
Yeah, he's gone down to congratulate his son, too, as well he should.
As well he should.
Sean Carroll played a whale of a game tonight on both sides of the ball. You know, he was all over the field. You know, and Dad should be very proud right now.
And he is.
Yeah, we almost had him in tears up there towards the end of the game.
It was about the only time this season where he was speechless.
Yeah, how about that? That doesn't happen very often.
No, it doesn't.
No.
So, a big night for the Foxboro Warriors as they emerge from North Attleboro at 6-0. Another big game coming up next week against Canton, although Canton has fallen upon hard times.
Well, you know, again, you can't have a letdown after a big win like this, you know, and I'm sure that Jack is going to go right back to practice, you know, come Monday and say, hey, fellas, you're only as good as your next win. You know, that was a great win. Let it go. It's time to move on. You know, we've got, you know, business ahead of us. You know, the season's not over. One game doesn't make the season. But I tell you what, right now they're going to enjoy this weekend and enjoy, you know, everything about this win, but back to work on Monday.
And as well they should. So the final score, Foxboro 26, North Attleboro 14. Alan Richards, Dennis Robichaud, Paul Carroll, who's down on the field. Thanks for being with us, and we'll see you next time.